This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
And the bounty hunters do, but not Marines.
Yo, but
It's not making sense.
I'm not making sense.
It's not making any
They would
sense.
have went and got Moria if they wanted to.
Oh my god, bro.
My mic isn't working, I think. They would have got Rayleigh if they wanted to, bro.
No, they wouldn't.
Oh my god, bro.
Because I legit explained why the Marines wouldn't do it.
Yo, but just because they don't get
is
them
crazy.
doesn't mean that they wouldn't get them. You're
This is
using
so
that as like
crazy.
a basis for your foundation of why they wouldn't just go after Rayleigh.
No, it's the same. You can think of the same wording as what Green Bull used for Kaido and Wano. There's a reason why we let Wano, this independent country, run free on its own.
Yeah.
Because Kaido is here. The same reason like this. We're not going after
no,
Rayleigh.
that's not just
it's
it,
not the
though.
same.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not the same.
That's what,
Lawrence,
Lawrence.
you're saying that Rayleigh's getting the same cachet and the same do not engage mark that Yonkos are getting. That's
Kizaru?
not the case.
That's literally what Kizaru's. No, you had it up.
my
Go to it. Kizaru
God.
says it
Hold on,
himself.
hold on.
He says it himself. It's not my words. These are Kizaru's words. Go to the panel and read it yourself. This is what Kizaru said, not me. Don't put it on me.
Lawrence, the reason why was because of Kaido. But the other reason was because this was an isolated nation. They had no idea how strong they were or what type of military they had. So for them to get through the defenses of Wano itself, then go to the country and fight whoever is there, plus the Beast Pirates, left everything in variables. So the fact that Kizaru or whoever just couldn't go there was because of that. It's not just because of Kaido himself. Granted, it sounds nice when we say Kaido, but you can't compare that to Rayleigh, who's on Sabaody Archipelago by himself fighting with ʍ'𝐸 or Shiki. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's wild that you said
I'm
this,
not-
bro.
what are we
First-
talking about?
I'm saying that the same thing is like, because Rayleigh says, why don't you take the bounty off my head? Is it to Kizaru? And he says, no. All right, and this is the only reason why, even though we know you're here, we're not attacking you because of reasons.
But what
what do you take
hold
this
on,
reason for?
What would
'Cause I
they
already said it.
What would they gain by taking the bounty off of Rayleigh's head? What would be the net positive for that? For
First of all, a remnant of the Gold Rogers Pirate Crew, the Pirate King? You don't think railing up those legendary pirates?
No,
would
no,
bring-
no, that's not what I asked you. I asked you what would be the net positive of taking his bounty off. Would be there'd be no net positive to that, other than allowing Rayleigh to have a peaceful life. Screw that.
Yeah, but especially the main thing is, right, who's going after Rayleigh? What bounty hunter is strong enough that I'm going to go after Rayleigh? The ones that made concern for the bounties is Marines or world government officials. Those are the real threats, not these random bounty hunters. Name one strong bounty hunter, Sebastian. I'll wait.
Technically, Blackbeard.
All right.
Stop.
So hello everybody. Welcome to that One Piece Talk. My name is Larry,
Lawrence.
Sam.
Lino, and this is that One Piece Talk where we talk One Piece. Thank you for joining us on episode 115. As you can see, we're going at it because Lawrence believes that Rayleigh on Sabaody Archipelago could have just beat Kizaru.
That wasn't the original argument. The original argument.
That's really what it was.
No, the original
That's really
argument
what it
is
was.
when I posted the poll: would Ace be alive if Rayleigh came to Marineford? That was the original argument.
No. Would Rayleigh at Sabaody beat Kizaru?
I believe so.
Exactly. That's what he said.
That's what triggered.
That's what he
That's
said.
what triggered him. That wasn't the original.
That's why we're
argument,
triggered, though.
Yeah.
That's why we're triggered.
We just saw Garp fight Aokiji, right? And was whooping Aokiji.
Yes.
Why
Oh
am I
my
giving the
God,
same
bro.
credit to Rayleigh?
I'll tell you why. Because Garp was active. He was an active Marine. Rayleigh said it himself. He was just chilling.
Yo,
on the island painting boats.
Why did we just say that Garp was whooping out? That's not what happened either. That's not what we saw.
Hold on.
He was not.
He was being Aokiji and the rest of the Blackbeard Pirates. But besides that fact, the fact is, listen, we're not gonna get into it. We got a show to do. We got a show to do.
Like the stream, we got 137 viewers but only 31 likes.
Yeah.
Please like the stream, and if you agree or disagree with me, Larry, and Lawrence. Please let us know in the
my
comments.
God, bro.
But Rayleigh not beating Kizaru, bro.
If me and Sebastian are on the same side of this, Lawrence, you're wrong, bro.
I'm not, dude. They said Rayleigh was a legend on the same status as Whitebeard.
Who cares, bro?
Okay, who cares now?
Who cares?
Okay, who cares now? I guess none of that matters, but
but we saw old man Whitebeard become a former shell of himself. We saw that he wasn't able. So the anime and manga are very different for the Akainu versus Whitebeard fight. We recognize that, right? He couldn't beat Akainu.
You're forgetting that Whitebeard was literally at his weakness with old age and a sick that was legit killing him.
Exactly.
Rayleigh don't got that except for the old age part, but he ain't got a sickness killing him.
But Whitebeard was still out here roaming the seas protecting his crew, whereas Rayleigh was just chilling, smashing, eating food, and making bubbles on ships, bro. He literally didn't take his sword out for years.
I'm just saying, you talking all about that Blackbeard stuff before, right? All Rayleigh did was literally flex, and this dude ran away.
And he acknowledged that he wouldn't have been able to pull that there.
I'm just saying right here.
Like,
but even regardless, right? To me, he says that because he's not confident in it because of his old age, right? But if you flexing enough is enough to scare dude, that kind of speaks for itself.
No, it just means that Blackbeard not as strong as people think. That's all it means. If Blackbeard had the observation to be like, all right, bro, he definitely not on my level, I would be able to sense that because that's what observation is. The same way Luffy could tell that Kizaru came through in the Labo phase and was like, yo, someone really strong is down there. That like you can't base what you think about Rayleigh and Kizaru.
I'm not basing
off of that, bro.
I'm basing it off what the show has given us and what the show said. That's what I'm doing.
Yo, the show has said that an admiral's not taking an L to Rayleigh at that point in time.
Exactly.
That's what the show has said.
Yes, 1,000%.
That's what the show has shown us.
How do you read it? How do you read it, bro? How do you read it?
Yo.
Bro, this is wild. This is wild, bro.
Look, I legit seen an admiral.
Yo, this is wild.
I'm gonna bring it up again. I legit seen, right? Someone who got the same legendary status as Whitebeard, right? Rayleigh. But I've seen that same Whitebeard two-shot an admiral. And I seen Shanks, right? Legit flex on an admiral. And what happened?
Yo, Rayleigh
these are admirals we're talking about, right?
Bang with Shanks right now, bro.
Yo, Rayleigh,
like, you get what I'm saying?
Rayleigh can't bang with Shanks. Shanks is winning against that old man Whitebeard that you said two-shot Akainu. Akainu still got back up and decided to fight all the Whitebeard commanders and put one of them down.
One, you already know how I feel about the way commander is.
Yo, bro.
Listen,
hold on. We know that admirals can fight for 10 days if need be, yo.
Another admiral,
is Rayleigh doing that right now, bro?
Another admiral, right? Oh my God. Another admiral?
Yo,
not even. Hold on. Now we're downplaying what admirals are capable of.
I'm not downplaying them. I'm just saying it. The legendary status, right? This is Whitebeard. We already know that.
Oh man.
They legit said by Garp too, right? By Garp, saying that the legendary status of Whitebeard is this. Rayleigh is up there, and I seen a Whitebeard legit two-shot Akainu.
Yo, Lawrence, let me ask you this.
And this is when Whitebeard is sick.
Hold on.
Like on deathbed.
Lawrence, let me ask you this.
Getting hit by Squado.
Do you think Akainu was going all out?
Against Whitebeard?
Yes.
Yes. 100%. No. What I mean is, like, he didn't last so he's got hit, but if they kept fighting, we would have saw more from Akainu. But those two shots... Bro, you trying to blame me for Akainu getting hit with two shots and being done afterwards?
Yo, Lawrence, Larry asked you if Akainu was going all out. You said yes, and then immediately said he wasn't going all out.
All right, let me I didn't. Let me explain. Was Luffy going all out against when the first time Kaido and Luffy fought?
Talking about that.
No. This is an example because apparently you guys didn't understand what the example I used. Was Luffy going all out against Kaido when they first met? Right, with the Gear 4, right? He was going all out. As soon as Luffy got hit, the fight was over. Same situation. Akaino's going all out.
It's
got
not.
hit twice. Fight was over.
Not.
So that's Akaino's taking the ability. They got cut short by Whitebeard.
It's not even remotely close to same.
Look, this is how. Luffy had no other gears. Bound Man was the strongest move he had in his arsenal in order to fight Kaido at that point. He was like, yo, this is it. This is all I got. Akainu has awakening, bro. We know this. But he got
shut down before he could use it. That's not
true either.
Lawrence, here's the other problem with this, right? Yo, were Akainu and Whitebeard just straight up fighting when he got hit the first time? No, he was fighting other people. Whitebeard rocked him. He retaliated, took half of Whitebeard's face, then hit him again on the counter. It's not like, yo, we're fighting straight up in the pocket. I hit you twice and you lost. It's, yo, I snuffed you while you were distracted from other people. You retaliated and I took you out. And again, he got back up within like 30 minutes, bro.
30 minutes? So he took a 30-minute nap to recuperate and came back to the fight?
Let Whitebeard hit you dead chest, bro. What are you talking about? And this is the thing, you're acting like Rayleigh has that level of AP.
Exactly.
Show me one time. Show me one time AP. His AP has been shown to be at that level where he's island destroying, bro, with one attack, like Whitebeard can. Like, I'm not trying to knock Rayleigh.
Yeah, we're not trying to knock him.
You're putting him on this Whitebeard pedestal. I'm telling you right now, Lawrence, Rayleigh has never been as strong as Whitebeard. It's never been. That is Roger's rival, not Rayleigh's. That is Roger's rival. Okay? You talking about Garp did this. Garp another Roger rival, not Rayleigh. That's my guy, but we're not about to act like he's the captain. You just went on this whole tirade out. You're Roger. I'm not gonna be under nobody, but Rayleigh gets to get all this. I'm comparable to Whitebeard and Roger, and no, he's second fiddle. You said it yourself. He's second fiddle, bro.
I never said second fiddle. Don't put words in my mouth.
Listen.
First of all,
Listen.
No. All right, is Rayleigh Bianco level?
He was?
He was.
He's not now?
He's not now.
He's not now?
He was.
Why now?
He was in his prime, sure. He is not that now.
Was Whitebeard Bianco level at Marineford?
No.
Oh, he wasn't?
No.
He wasn't, right?
No.
But it took 2 shots.
Oh my God. Yo, we just went over what the 2 shots were like. And again,
but
can
Rayleigh not level.
Can Rayleigh
one at a time?
But can Rayleigh replicate that level of attack potency? That level of power?
One at a time.
He asked me a question though.
Can he?
Listen, first of all, you just said, right, that at Marineford Ward, that Whitebeard is not Yonko level, right?
Yeah.
And this is dead on deathbed Whitebeard, literally about to die. He's getting hit by Squado, right? His heart giving out of him just trying to use freaking hockey. Yet that's able to stop Akainu, right, with 2 shots. So you're trying to tell me that Rayleigh, who's not on his sickbed and dying, always is slowed down from his old age, is not bringing up attacks at least that level?
Yo, Lawrence,
At least.
then why didn't he just pack Kizaru up then? What? No, why? Why wasn't Kizaru just packed up then?
His main concern, first of all, is to save the Straw Hats, right?
What's the most effective way to save the Straw Hats right now, bro? Packing Kizaru up with the quickness. That's the most effective way to do that. The Kizaru the main threat, Kuma running down on him, yeah. If I can just pack Kizaru up, then pack him up. What's stopping you? What is stopping? If you got this level of power just in the tuck and you can take Admirals out in 2 shots, what is stopping you? And don't say plot, bro. I swear, bro.
First of all,
I swear.
that's your cop out, not mine. You use plot all the time. I give what the show is saying to us, right? Reasons why Rayleigh didn't take him out. He didn't fight to his full capability because we saw him do. Rayleigh didn't use hockey, hardening, or Conqueror's coding.
We don't know
which
that.
we know he has.
We don't know that.
No, we saw him fight against Kizaru. He didn't use hockey, hardening, or Conqueror's coding.
We don't know that. That's pre-time skip, bro.
What you mean?
Saba Odi, they wasn't showing
They wasn't
his hockey
showing
using
it.
No. We saw Rayleigh legit kick Kizaru.
Yeah, that's
There was no hockey hardening at all. We know hockey was used.
Yo, he might have used hockey hardening.
Nah.
We don't know.
Nah.
We
saw it land. We saw it land on him.
Yo,
I saw it
he
land on
could have
him.
just used regular hockey.
Yeah, I said no. Regular hockey obviously is fine because he legit made a little tiny cut on his own. So we know he was using hockey. I'm not saying hockey hardening.
Remember when Rayleigh landed a clean attack on an Admiral on his face and he got a little cut on him? Imagine Whitebeard landed an attack like that on an Admiral, bro. Like, it's not a little cut on your face, bro. You getting backed up. Like, you getting knocked back.
Because of the ability, right?
Yo, but that's a part of what Whitebeard's capable of. That's the attacks that he was using to fight Admirals.
But you also argue the difference between attacks, right? Or a Whitebeard's is more destructive power, or a kind of is more lethal. The attacks can affect you
But
differently.
the lethality wasn't there either. You know what I'm saying? If Whitebeard landed an attack like his Quakes on Kizaru in that moment, that's doing major damage to him. He landed the attack on Kizaru while Kizaru was distracted, similarly to Akainu, and all that came of it was that scratch.
That is not same. First of all,
I'm not saying it's the exact same, but I'm saying if you give, it's similar. If you give Whitebeard an open shot on Admiral like that, more damage is getting done. We've seen it.
Sasha, you're acting like this dude stabbed this dude in the chest. Because
he swung that blade through him, bro.
Yeah, in Logia form. This dude wasn't even, his body wasn't even assembled. His body was complete Logia form. Where Akainu got pretty much hit directly in the chest. Full body there. This dude was
Rayleigh.
It's crazy, bro.
What I'm trying to say is like, Rayleigh was full light mode, so you don't know where it would literally land on his body. With Akainu, we saw where it landed on his body. Directly in the chest. And then also in the face earlier. This dude's fully logged in mode, so we have no idea where that comes.
It's rare that me and Larry are ever in complete unison like this, bro. There's no way you believe this. But we got a show to run.
Yeah.
So
we got a show.
I feel like
the chat is 50-50 right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Crazy to me.
We're gonna see evidence later on.
Sure.
Yeah, we're about to see more feats of Kizaru can do.
Yo.
I'm saying we might see some Rayleigh, we might not, but we just know that one's a Conqueror's coding user with advanced hockey. You know?
Yeah.
And one's an Admiral.
All right. Well, hello everybody. Yeah, that was a very long segment of us going back and forth about Kizaru versus Rayleigh. I hope you're all doing well. Hello. Everybody in the YouTube chat, what's up, what's up? Everybody on TikTok, hi. If you're not here, come over.
It's because y'all. I need y'all to know that.
Yeah, everybody that's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I just want to say thank you so much for listening to us. I know there's like a couple thousand of you. I seen the numbers recently. I was like, damn. I was like, I can't believe it. But thank you for always supporting us. Like Sebastian said, if you haven't liked the video yet on YouTube, please do. Helps us out. I think you could comment too under our video right now as we speak. So if you have thoughts, write it in the comments right now. And what else? Oh, the DDT. You want to announce?
Yes, we will be continuing the DDT. Not this Wednesday. I will be out of town, but next Wednesday at 6:30. I don't remember exactly what date that is, but next Wednesday,
September 6th.
September 6th. Yes, Wednesday. It's going to be. I'm trying to remember the matchups. Gecko Moria versus Shikamaru.
Cracker versus A, and Luffy without Gear 5. I believe it was on Wano versus Killer Bee.
Yeah, so the brothers will be fighting in this most recent or the most upcoming DDT. Please do your research. I will be trying to do my own to get the best possible matchup in there.
Yes,
best possible
for
conversation.
Sure. Yeah, but today, guys, we're going to just be taking phone calls from you. I'm not going to do anything extra today. We're not watching the latest One Piece episode. I heard it was just...
Did it even drop? I didn't even...
It did drop, but it's just been so mid.
Was it even Gear 5th related?
I don't even know. I just heard like, yo, don't watch it.
Yeah?
And I was like, all right.
Oh, damn.
So it was more of a recap, I think, more than anything.
Yeah, I saw like they had like Tama and like Bartolomeo or something in like the little...
Yeah.
I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, we're just not going to watch it. But we are going to be watching the One Piece live action episodes live.
Okay.
Gonna be next week. We're gonna do a 3-hour podcast special. Marv gave us the okay.
Thank you,
so
Marv.
if you guys want to join us during that time, we'll definitely be watching it. Definitely gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to the One Piece podcast. The One Piece live action for sure.
Yeah, you are looking forward to it?
I am. I mean, of course. Like, why wouldn't we?
I'm hoping it's gonna be great. Honestly, I've heard good things so far. All the reviews that I've read about it were positive. Outside of the broker, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Plus, we met the guys. At least we met Emily.
Yeah, we met Emily, and Matt Owens, the showrunner. So wish them much success.
I'm just not happy with some of the casting.
I mean, we'll see,
I feel
man.
like most of the casting isn't pretty good to me.
No, I'm talking about the Garp. I'm not feeling that Garp.
That's like you know that guy from something else, and that's why you feel that way.
I just don't see him as Garp at all.
His acting. You have to let him be Garp to you, though.
I mean,
immerse yourself in the medium, Lawrence.
It's okay, Lawrence. We'll give you a hug after this.
I'm not hugging him, bro.
All right, let's say what's up to everybody in the YouTube chat, and we have some super chats to go over, and then once that's done, we are gonna open the lines for everybody to call. So
Yeah, I see Karma, Peak Peace, Jaden Warren, The Broker, I Hate Mo, Brandon Wigfall, Straw Hat Nate, Jaheim Smith, Alufro, Monkey D Sauce, Afro Corey, Twilight Straw Hat, Blazer, Nick Quavo. Yo, I had to defend some admirals for you today, bro. Toby, Kiju, Stevie Lewis, Goku, Ayo Let's Go, Kevin Salinas, Gadi Usap, Corin MS, Loopy, UK Simon, Dwight Smith, Trev, Blake J, Lunez, E the Terror, Edwin, Kingly, Mark Reyes, so many. Mask Menace, Project Iceman, just so many y'all in the chat. We really appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't already, please like the stream.
before we go into super chats, I did want to announce to everybody, I don't know if you guys knew, but we will be attending Anime NYC. I think it's Saturday the 16th of November. So we're gonna be there that Saturday at Anime NYC 2023. So if you want to come visit your boys, come say hi. Don't be weird. Don't touch us inappropriately.
What? Is that a serious concern?
Yo, just in case. Just, you know what I'm saying? Come through. Come through, come visit us, come say hi, come show us love, and we would love to meet you all and take some pictures. So we're going to be there. We haven't decided what time we're going to be there, but I know it starts at 10 a.m. and then it ends at 8 p.m. So most likely we'll be there from, I don't know, we'll probably arrive probably 12-ish or something like that. The twins are going, so I'm excited. This is going to be their first time at Anime NYC. We went last year, but it was just me and Seb. So yeah, if you guys want to come meet us, you want to come say hi, want to come take pictures, we are also going to be doing a video vlog. So we're going to vlog our trip from when we leave, when we're getting ready, to however we're going to get there. And then we're going to be filming the whole time and then on our way back.
Does that mean I can't curse?
I mean, we could just edit it out. We can just edit it out.
I'm kidding.
But you guys might show up in our vlog too. So just giving you a heads up. Yeah. But my bad. All right.
Oh, we're good. We got to start us off, a membership to 𝙏𝙀𝙀 from Alexander Perez. Thank you so much, Alexander. Enjoy all the emojis that come with being a warlord. We got another $2 from Takeem2421. It says #Lawrence D. Dill.
I thought we weren't doing this hashtag.
I love that hashtag.
No,
still
yeah,
exists.
that's my favorite hashtag right now.
Best
Let's
one,
not
bro.
make this a hashtag.
It's the best one.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
In all honesty,
We got another tweet from Mask Menace. It says, first live caught up in the manga. # Larry has bad takes.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
We got another 2 from Vilek the Spartan. It says, Wagwan. How y'all doing? What's going on, Vilek?
What's up? What up?
They were saying that the previous Joy Boy might be Jamaican.
Yo, did you see the Jamaican anime?
Yeah, the Jamaican anime. They say he might be Jamaican because Joy Boy is based off the Jamaican revolutionists that inspired, I think, slaves in order to fight back.
Yes, I'm with that.
So he might have been like a Wagwan! I'm going to take Kaido down, man!
I'm so with that, bro.
Yeah, that would be so funny.
I'm with it.
All right, yeah.
We got another one from Buggy D Dragon. No comment, but we appreciate all the support.
Yeah, thank you.
We got another 2 from Travis. It says, Lawrence woke up and decided to start chaos today.
Yo, Lawrence is on one, bro.
Is what it is.
And it's so funny because I never, out of all this time, we never thought he had this thought.
Yo, not once.
Not once.
Not once. Not once, bro. I know he's downplayed admirals in the past.
Downplayed?
No. It's not downplayed admirals. He really finds the Roger pirates the main guys. They're those guys.
Listen.
So I can see why Rayleigh has the respect even at his old age.
There's some admiral downplay in there. Bro.
It's not admiral.
2 shot, bro. 2 shot alone is downplay.
We can't start this again.
No, I was gonna say that I just never believed that the admirals were Yonko level.
Well,
that's
that's
fine.
fine. That's fine too.
Never believed
That
it.
is fine.
That's
Never
fine.
believed
I'm just saying, Rayleigh not Yonko level right now,
Yeah.
and wasn't 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's it. We got another 2 from King Ray 2546. It says, where do y'all go to read the manga? # Buggy Gang. I typically use
The Shonen Jump app, Viz. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
All the
official
legal
sites.
official sites.
Yeah, all the legal
all-
official ones.
All those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely don't read them illegally
For sure. Never.
at all.
We got another 2 from Mugiwara Waters. It says hashtag Buggy Gang. Rayleigh is on that sleeper build. He's still not beating that, bro. Like I'm just not the original 3 anyway. Not to me. We got another 10 from Buggy D Dragon. It says, sup guys, here from TikTok. Whatever happened to that broker guy? Not seen him for a minute. I love that Harry Potter guys takes and really enjoy hearing you guys talking about it. Did Voldemort clip Harry?
No. He recently just gave a theory like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah. He doesn't call it every episode.
Yeah, and I think we posted a video regarding him asking a question.
Yeah. Me and Broker working on some stuff, so.
Sebastian's been saying that for like 5
Listen,
episodes.
PMC got me back in town, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, we got another 6-month membership to Nakama status from Toby. It says, Lauren's getting cooked right now. Hashtag Law fans don't attack me.
Yo, Laura's got a little love cult, bro.
Yo, you do have a bit of a cult. It's
bro.
kind of weird.
Yeah, bro. You gotta be careful.
We got another 5 from DTrax96. It says Whitebeard couldn't use Conqueror's Hockey or Advanced Hockey in Marine Ford because of his sickness, but Rayleigh can still use them.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm not saying Rayleigh getting washed.
Yeah, we not
I don't
saying
think
that.
anybody's saying
we
that.
not saying
it
that
could be
either.
high to extreme diff. I just don't think he's pulling a W.
Exactly.
That's it.
Like no chance.
No.
Well,
chance
extreme
of it.
means there's a chance. I just don't. I'm not betting against an Admiral in their peak prime versus Rayleigh at that point. He's too
Meanwhile,
old.
not using Awakening.
Yeah, bro, listen.
It's
But that was D-Trax's first super chat, so thank you.
yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for your first super chat.
We got another 5 from Mahmoud Faroud. Something I want to mention about the live action. I love that they try to stay true to the original outfits and storyline so far. Yes, that is dope.
Yeah, it looks good.
They've also been utilizing the outfits they have in some cover arts, which I think is really great.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
fire.
I think a lot of times with the animes, people are just using the same stuff over and over. This allows them to expand that. We got another 5 from Karma. It says, got the hoodie coming in tomorrow. Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, thank you for the merch purchase.
Besides One Piece, what's your favorite anime/manga and favorite character from that anime? Again, much love. You guys are amazing. Hearts.
I think the anime I like right now is Bleach. Gunpachi is my guy. I like Gunpachi a lot. And then I haven't read manga in a while. Like I read like the occasional My Heroes and Borutos and stuff like that. But my favorite one, it's gonna be my favorite until like I don't know, until something else picks up. One Punch Man, and then my favorite character is Garu.
I'll get you.
I was saying, go ahead.
You go.
One Punch Man 2, I found that, I always said it before, I found that in the way beginning, like,
Oh, man.
chapter, like,
We need to do an episode on it, bro. We just need to do one episode
One of
about
these
One Punch
break up,
Man,
but-
bro.
it was like 2-3 chapters deep. I remember finding it early. And I already knew, I've been calling it at the beginning, I was like, as soon as because I was reading it before them, as soon as I saw Garu, I go, this is going to be Larry's favorite character.
Yo,
And I kept,
Yo, we always do that.
yeah, I was like, this is going to be Larry's, 100%.
Every manga we read that we introduce Larry to or whatever, we always pick out who his favorite character will be. We're almost always right. Every time. It's so funny.
And it's funny because at first, Larry was like, nah. Like, he's like, nah, it's going to be
He was like, Genos go hard. We were like, nah, bro. It's not
It's
good.
gonna be
Yeah, it's definitely
Garu.
not
It's
Genos.
gonna be Garu, bro.
Definitely not
He's like,
Genos.
I don't know about that. I was like, it's gonna be Garu. Once he sees this, it's gonna be Garu. But honestly, I like Satomu's too hilarious to me. Like,
oh, he's so funny.
Yeah, so I right now it's Satomu.
I'm not too up to date with newer stuff, but I do keep consistent with Kingdom pretty often. So that's probably my biggest one, as well as Hajime no Ippo. As far as my favorite character, Kanki Gang all day. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care about the war crimes. I don't. Just no, I don't care. Kanki all day, every day. And Ribuku, just I would say what I want to say, but it's a family-friendly podcast. So if you support Ribuku, just know we could never be friends. But I got another 2 from Masked Menace. It says, stop hating on the anime, please. Hashtag Seb has good takes. I feel like as an anime hater, it's weird to say that.
Listen. If you think we're the only entertainment group that hates on the anime, you haven't listened to enough podcasts. you just haven't. You haven't listened to enough people. Bro, you can listen to the One Piece podcast, and they hate the anime. And they review it just because they feel like they have to.
I feel like if you're a genuine One Piece fan, and you've read the manga, and you've watched the anime at its peak, there's no way you actively, blindly enjoy what you see now. There's no way.
Not to disrespect you, but you're easily entertained, bro. That's really what it is.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
It's had higher highs. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
We move on. We had another 2 from Procumbent. It says, looking back, what's your worst take? # Lawrence D. Dilf. It's probably all the Marco stand-up I did for a while there.
Yeah, but you still do.
I still back Marco, but I backed him more aggressively in the past. And I had high hopes, and just it fell flat. It didn't hit the way I needed it to.
My worst take is definitely the Usopp beats Luffy at Water 7.
Oh, yo, that was bad. That was early,
bad.
Larry.
Yeah,
though.
that was early.
That was early.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was real bad, bro.
That was super bad.
My worst take is
Rayleigh beats Kizaru.
Nah. To me, that's legitimate. It's possible. I'm not saying it's always.
We're
definite.
over it. It's a joke,
okay.
Lawrence.
But definitely, Zoro doesn't train under Mihawk. Remember that?
Yo, I just want y'all to know, I called that.
Well, that's more like a prediction.
But the thing is, I called it, and Lawrence was like, absolutely not. He would never do it. It's against his character. You're an idiot. It's the stupidest thing I ever read. That's how he came at me, bro. That's how he came at me. And I was like I was catching up at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, in your face, bro. I called it. Anyway. We got another 2 from Kewan Johnson. It says, do you guys expect to see Shanks and Mohawk fight? No.
Who?
They might. Mihawk.
Oh.
You couldn't place that.
That's a very interesting question. I think they won't at all within the anime or anything like that. But if they come out with a movie about the past, yes, we will see it. We will see cool. Like flickers of it, or like they're mid-battle already clashing and stuff like. We'd see that, but nothing else.
Yeah, I don't see a reason for them to now, since the whole situation.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
All right. We move on. We got another 1-month membership to Nakama status from King Kangney.
Appreciate you.
It says, best investment I made this year. Woo! Hey, man.
That's such a compliment.
We appreciate that. We really do.
You, bro. Thank you.
Tugging at the heart.
Yeah, man. We got another 4-month membership to Shichibukai status from Flame C. It says, love you guys, happy to be a part of this community, and keep going strong. # Lawrence D.
I can't wait.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Also, join the Discord if you guys haven't joined our Discord yet. Mods, if you can, please put it in the chat.
Yeah. We got another $2 from Navi. It says, first time catching the live. # Buggy Gang.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Thank you for catching it, man. Don't catch nothing else.
Oh, okay. We got another 5 from Captain Teriyaki. It says, much love, guys. What's an underrated devil fruit people don't give enough credit? For me, it's Oven's heat fruit. The man boiled the sea. Oh, man, I have to think about this.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Underrated devil fruit.
Underrated.
I think we got this before. And honestly, I think we all kind of... I know we're different because we all agree with that Robin's. It could...
Robin's could be way more broken than she
Robin
utilized
could
it
be
for.
Crazy broken, bro.
Yeah.
She could put a hand in your stomach and just completely destroy it.
Yeah, bro. I mean...
Because she can make clones, too, of herself.
The thing is, every devil fruit has limitation is whatever Oda decides or whatever that devil fruit person, like, user can take it to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even Buggy could potentially be broken somehow. Maybe.
Like, she could grab your eyeballs out of your face, bro. And you wouldn't even realize it happening until, like, it happened.
Just trying to think of random devil fruits to make it interesting, but I can't think of one right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Brook. Like, I feel like Brooks could be more.
Yeah.
Like, if he could like inhabit other people's souls or whatever, or control it. Like, you know, like if he could just get it to that level, could be something crazy. But that's me projecting what I could do with it.
The jacket fruit.
Oh man! Oh
No.
jacket. Yo, the jacket is crazy. It's actually crazy.
Honestly, it might be one of Blackbeard's crewmates coming with new fruits. Like, it sounds so basic to me, this fruit, but I feel like it has the potential to be crazy. What was it Jesus Burgess's fruit?
The strong thing?
Yeah.
Listen, bro.
Depending on, like, imagine awakening that thing. Like, I feel like you could.
What's
like,
the awakening?
I feel like you could punch the earth and, like, just split it in half. Like, the entire earth.
Sounds
like,
counterintuitive.
I mean, I don't know why you do
that's
it.
just, I try to think outside the box, right? Like,
I try to think inside the box. What's in the box?
you know what?
It's in the box.
If Kinemon's fruit could just do a little more, like, you know, somebody, was it you who argued that he could, if he's seen the raid suits, he could just create a raid suit?
Yeah.
It's like, if you can get there with
Or like
it,
Sea Stone.
right, like, I don't know, man, just, I don't know. But that was an interesting question.
Or he could like turn you into a horse. But you're like
You're a
really
broom?
a broom.
Yeah, I hate you, bro. Half the audience doesn't understand what you're saying right now. If I can be honest with you, Diane, I was surprised.
It just dropped to the floor.
Anyway, we got another 5 from Alexander. It says, Kid needs to work on his fruit. Tesla's theory for free energy was magnetism. Vegapunk will show him in 𝙑𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵. Ancient energy source, ancient robot. We've had this discussion in the past that like Kid wouldn't heed the words of Egghead, of Vegapunk because he's too dumb. You know what I mean? Like he just wouldn't actively pursue or take in the knowledge.
Yeah.
Which is a detriment to who he is as a character because he could be broken by linking up with somebody that's that intelligent with this kind of devil fruit. But I just don't envision him having the like temperament to listen to him.
It's gonna sound like I'm bashing him, but it's only because the way Oda wrote him as a character. Because the way Kid is written, it seems like his ability and Conquerors is wasted on him. Because he's not utilizing them to how they could be or they should be. You know? So if he was like written better, like more talent wise, even just brains wise or the way he would do things, he could have been a true rival to Luffy, which I feel like we should have got, you know? Someone to actually rival Luffy to the Pirate King.
Yeah.
But right now, it doesn't seem like Luffy doesn't really have a legit rival for that, you know? But you have someone as in Kid with this crazy ability and who's a conqueror. We're not getting what we should have got.
Yeah.
That's why I say it.
All right. Next one.
Yeah, we got another 7 from Skylance. It says, shout outs to the TOPT gang. Y'all are amazing, man. Hashtag Seb got Riz. Hashtag Larry X Big Mom is best ship. And hashtag I hate Law, but not Lawrence. He ain't Law for. Who hates Law?
Those are actually really good
good.
hashtags.
Those are good.
For
I like the Larry Big Mom best ship.
I do too.
I like that.
Yeah, bro.
We got another 5 from Mugiwara Waters. It says, One Punch Man is legit art with the praying hands.
Yeah, it is.
It says, that and JJK are my runner-ups in manga. Honorable mention to Chainsaw Man. I know you're a big Chainsaw Man guy.
I was when it first came out and nobody knew about it.
Oh, yeah?
What
Yeah.
does the popularity have to do with your interest, bro?
No, I just didn't like it as much anyway. I just fell out of touch. But I read it to chapter 9 and I was like, yo, this is the funniest thing I've ever read.
He kept telling me to read it.
I was
and
like,
I'm
this is
gonna read
hilarious,
it.
bro.
I will say I did finally catch up to JJK. I think they're on like a break right now. It was great.
I didn't catch up.
Like not in the manga, in the anime.
Yeah.
It was great. I liked the whole Gojo versus Toji. That and Demon Slayer for whatever reason. But anyway, we got another 280 from King SSD. It says, Law should cosplay Rayleigh and beat Seb. Hashtag Law D-Ditto. Oh, man.
All right.
We got another 10 from Maoud Frahoud. It says, I think that the 𝙏𝙾 will get involved directly from now on. We know that one of them is on Egghead Island, especially now that Luffy achieved Gear 5th.
So everybody's getting this so confused. Saturn is not on Egghead Island. He's still on the ship. He's on the only Kizaru who was able to get past the force field is on Egghead.
Yeah.
He's the only person. Everybody else is actually getting attacked by the pacifistas right now.
I do agree with the premise that the 𝙏𝙾 will get more actively involved in the plot going forward.
Yeah, but they suck.
But
like, what does it matter?
We'll see.
What does it matter?
We
bro?
shall see, Larry.
They are the worst world leaders of all time. And
No,
world leaders.
that doesn't mean they're not strong, though. You just talking about, I guess if you're saying ineptitude, whatever.
Name one accomplishment, bro. besides destroying Ohara.
Accomplishment? I mean, I guess just being there for this long. It's a lot. It's a long time to run the world.
Yeah, I guess. Nobody knows you exist.
Hey, I mean, they
know that the 𝙏𝙗𝙪𝙢 exists. They don't know that 𝑬𝐴 exists.
Sure.
They've been able to keep a lot of stuff under secret and while paying themselves in this light of justice.
I guess.
That's a lot of stuff bouncing their way, though. I'll be honest. It's been a lot of that. Even the article that came out, he was like, "Oh, this is a good article." They didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
But we got another 2 from Alexander. It says, "In before Kid gets sidelined, his paramecia is recreated."
Sure.
I don't know. We got another 5 from Legal Sloth. It says, "Both sides make good points, but I definitely think Rayleigh aged better than Whitebeard."
He did.
He did age better than
Yeah,
Whitebeard.
because he wasn't sick.
Yeah,
And
listen,
he was chilling,
It's never
getting
Kizaru.
buns, eating good food, going to carnivals, bro, he had a good life.
It really came up, bro.
Yeah, bro,
He was chilling.
he wasn't doing it. He didn't have to worry about fighting.
His girl don't even get mad at him when he be
Yeah,
cheating.
bro.
When he be cheating,
cheating,
when? Why? How you know he's cheating?
She wasn't seeing him for weeks, bro.
He outright said it. No? Am I tripping?
I don't know.
Did he
I don't
not
remember.
say, like, yo, I be cheating?
No, he did.
Yo, did he not say that?
He did not say
Yo,
that.
not those words, but Rayleigh definitely alluded to sleeping with other women besides Shaggy on Sabaody, bro. Or
No, I remember
Am
him
I
saying that,
tripping?
like,
She's
cute,
like one of
cute
those-
girls are his weakness.
Yeah,
But he said he was cheating.
it was one of those.
they call him Dark King for a reason, bro.
As long as you know you coming back home to me, that's all that
In
matters.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
He be gone, bro, for months on end.
Girls be hitting her up like, you know I'm talking to him, right?
Coding ships, bro. How many little Rayleighs you think running around? You think it's just Roger? Roger ain't the only potent pirate, bro.
Okay.
Alright,
But there should be more pirates.
Yeah, we're good.
Listen,
All right.
it's a lot of little Rayleighs.
Is that it?
Mihawk, one of them.
Is that it?
We got another one. We got another 2 from Oscar Gomez. It says, "Who do y'all think Kizaru will fight on Egghead?"
I hope it's Zoro.
I would like it to be Zoro. He
Yeah.
needs some get back, bro.
Yeah, he got him. Kizaru was stepping on his back.
Yeah, bro.
Like, it was bad, bro.
It's gonna be Sanji, man.
Really?
Could be Sanji.
This is why he think,
Either-
this is why he
either
think he
one.
can lose to Rayleigh, bro.
Either one would be fun to me. But, all right.
Yeah. So,
That's it for the super chats, guys. Let's get into the phone calls. Marv, would you mind putting that phone number up, please? Also, for everybody that's on TikTok, come over to YouTube.
pull up.
Pull up. Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from That One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Hi, my name is Avi. I'm a long-time watcher of the podcast. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you being here. What's up?
Yeah, I actually have a few things that I was wondering. So the first thing is, obviously you guys know about how Shanks and Kid fought and Kid got one shot. I think an undertone of that fight was really to show how far Zoro and Mihawk are. Would you guys agree that Kid is somewhat relative to Zoro?
I personally have Kid under Zoro, but that's me.
I have Kid under Zoro too.
Same.
Would you
But
guys agree that he's relative in power to him?
I think
That
it's
they're
relative, though.
similar?
I do think it's relative. I don't think Kid's like well below Zoro or anything like that. Like I think,
This is like a loaded question though, because it goes more into just like relativity, right? It goes into like, we know that end game opponents don't necessarily mean whoever gets one shot currently, you know?
You're right. I was just kind of showing that that clearly that the distance between them is still very far, and also I think that a fresh Big Mom, like fresh Wano Big Mom, would beat Kid in Law. I think she really didn't like try as much as she should have in that fight. She there's like panels of her in the manga just like talking about how weak the worst generation are, and she'd already gotten like time fighting Kaido, and she kind of got like briefly fought with Queen, and so she definitely had been damaged when she first started fighting them, and she wasn't even resisting towards the end, and once again, she didn't lose, she fell through the hole.
Yeah.
And then I have one question for all you guys. What manga would you guys recommend for people who like One Piece?
Oh man.
I would say Naruto if you haven't read Naruto yet.
Assuming you've read the big three, right? I think he's asking for more obscure manga, right? I assume, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna make a ridiculous recommendation, but I'll let you rock.
Like what?
Gantz.
I was gonna say Gantz.
Yo, the reason why, it's a little darker. I'll acknowledge it's much darker than One Piece, but they get put in situations that reminded me of the Straw Hats when there was like the thing that gravitated me to One Piece the most was all the camaraderie and stuff. But like they would be put in these situations where you really were like, yo, how are they gonna get out of this, right? And sometimes they just didn't, right? Where it was like they just lost, like on Sabaody Archipelago.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But like in Gantz, they get put in those situations so often.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of plot. So I would say Gantz, again, it's a very different read.
Yeah.
Everybody we've put on Gantz has enjoyed it. I'll just say that.
So the reason I say Gantz is because you need something to be as great as One Piece to a degree, and then you need something to be completely opposite of One Piece, right? So One Piece is greatly driven by plot. Gantz isn't. Like, everybody free reign, bro. And that's what's so great about Gantz, and it's really funny. Like, even though it is kind of crazy, it's so freaking funny, and the art is pretty good for what it is. So I would say that.
Okay.
Gantz is wild to me. Like, I'm trying to think, because I don't know if you like boxing, there's Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah, if you're about the comedy, Ippo's up there.
Yeah, it's super funny. One Punch Man, of course, and Hunter x Hunter's a good one, I believe, if you haven't seen that one.
Never finished it.
And the last one, I guess, I'm still getting into it more, My Hero. Right?
Cool.
I know, My Hero is missing something, I will admit, but it's still enjoyable.
I will say this also, worst is basically the Straw Hats went to high school. Check it out.
No.
It is.
It's just manga, though.
It is.
No
He said manga.
Okay.
But yeah, those are our recommendations.
Cool. So, one or two more things. So, I love you, Larry, bro. I love a lot of your takes. I have a similar take. So I know what you think about Wano, and especially that, you know, Zoro should have done more in Wano with the samurai and stuff like that. I think that should have been Frankie in Egghead. So far, we're not seeing, you know, the Frankie I want to see in Egghead. And so I'm gonna be very gonna walk around this subject, but I usually read spoilers, and around 1060, fake spoilers were spreading around that like Frankie was gonna have like this huge meetup with Vegapunk, and they were gonna like massively upgrade his tech. And there were some fake spoilers going around like right when the Law and Blackbeard fight happened, that, you know, Frankie would find the island where Vegapunk was, and that, you know, Vegapunk would want to see Frankie. And then I saw more theories coming around that when Frankie got became to stone because of S-Snake, that Vegapunk would help like upgrade his rock side to become like extra new tech, and I was really disappointed. And yeah, and speaking of Vegapunk, I was actually wondering, what are your favorite Vegapunks?
So before we switch to that topic, I will say this. I think that we will most likely not get the Frankie development on Egghead unless they absolutely lose their transportation to leave, right? So, and don't take out all the ships, right, from the pacifistas. But I do think that Frankie will have a very big involvement with going back to Karakuri, Vegapunk's homeland. And he will actually use cola in order to power that geothermal device that Vegapunk never finished in order to heat the island up for his people. Because that was like one of his greatest failures. And I think that the revelation of Vegapunk seeing that Frankie just uses things to be powered up with cola is going to inspire him to make that invention, like complete that invention. For me, I think my favorite Vegapunk so far has just been, I like Lilith.
I was going to say Lilith for reasons.
Horny police.
Listen, man. Lilith dope. Luffy's dope. Nah, she's supposed to be evil, but she's not. I like her.
I like Shaka.
Shaka's cool too.
I like Shaka.
Was cool.
Yeah.
Was cool.
And yeah,
I
how
like
about
Atlas.
you? I was gonna say you like Atlas.
Yeah, Atlas. I would love to see like this is never gonna happen, but I used to think that Atlas would be like perfect for the Straw Hats because she's kind of like quirky, and you know she kind of bonds with Luffy and Chopper, and you know that kind of like dynamic that you usually see, like that you would usually see like pre-time skip. But yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for having me.
Nah, thank you for calling out, man. It's great to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love your guys' podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate that.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, bro.
Thank you so much. You guys too.
All right.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good one.
Bye.
That's so wholesome.
Man said he like Atlas, bro. What we talking about?
I'm kind of upset we didn't get to see Shaka's face, what he looks like.
Hey, what's
everywhere
going
now.
on? This is Larry from That One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Oh, it's lit. Okay, this is King Cagney. I'm one of y'all's new members. I didn't even think I was gonna get through. This is amazing.
Hey, what's up, King? How's everything, brother?
He's the one that said the best investment this
Everything's
year.
amazing. Like, this is super cool. I really appreciate being a part of the community.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you being a part of it.
Yeah.
It's super dope. Sam, you tripping on the Admiral talk. I agree with you most of the time, but yeah, ain't no way Rayleigh finna lose no fight against no Admiral.
Oh my
my
gosh,
God.
bro. He old, man. That boy old.
He got Conqueror's hockey, and,
Oh.
and Conqueror's hockey beats all.
Damn, Chinchao out here, I guess. Kid out here, I guess.
Chinchao wasn't on that level, though.
Oh my god.
And neither is Kid.
Kid's not on
Really
that
good.
level though.
Yeah.
Kid is like lightweight trash. And it's fine. Also,
Conqueror's
hashtag
hockey, but
King
two of the 13 ain't like that. I get like, what are we talking about, bro? Whatever.
Admiral can never beat a Yonko or anybody with Conqueror's hockey of that level because Admirals don't have will of their own. And will is the quintessential thing that they always talk about One Piece. The person with the most will always wins. They have no will.
What's Rayleigh's will at this point? Like, what is
Hold on, so
what is he striving for,
Hold on.
bro?
Even beyond that, you think King's will to make Kaido Pirate King was like weak? Like, do you think it was weak?
It was weaker than Zoro's.
Okay, but and then this is gonna be divisive, but we also saw an Admiral, probably the weakest one, deal with King. His will was what it was.
So you
Listen,
can't say that. You can't say that.
Listen,
This is when you
but
always go off the
based
rails,
off y'all, the
No.
will should have overtook, right, or whatever in the moment.
You just killed your whole argument.
No, I didn't,
And
man.
look, King's not even a Conquerors.
Not only that,
Some
but
people say it.
King was still healing. Like, you always do this, bro.
Listen, whatever.
Marco had bandages, but King, all of a sudden, he's full powered.
No, you notice Sebastian make every excuse in the book for the one
Every.
he's like caping for.
Yeah.
But the others, he's just like, nah, you gotta power through with that will or something like that.
Now we can't even answer his question, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to bring
He
up
came at me.
non-facts.
He came at me.
But the thing is, you use an example of because he's talking about Conquerors.
Listen.
I don't want to use King because King's not even Conquerors.
Listen, man. Rayleigh not being Kizaru. It's really that simple.
Yo,
Like,
just
it's
just
alright.
say, I know so, bro.
Cause I do know, but I have actual evidence here to prove my point now.
I love how you said I have actual
Yeah, a
plot.
lot of
right?
times, a lot of time, it be just the feels. It's
Okay,
not just
just
feels
feels.
this time.
It's not just feels. Okay.
Go ahead, King.
Do y'all think that Luffy is going to be able to transfer his powers to the other Straw Hats because his powers kind of like Paramecium a little bit, even though it's a mythical zone? Do you think that we'll have like cartoon Zoro, 3 slashing, whipping his body around with rubber powers and stuff like that? Because I really think that's going to be the next evolution of the team.
No, at least I hope not. I think if we get it, it'll be a gag. It won't be actual power-ups or something that they use to win any sort of fight. Like,
I
if
would
you're saying
hate
it's an
that,
evolution of what the gang looks like, I would hate that personally. Like, if Luffy was out here turning Zoro into like a Popeye or Looney Tunes character and now he's stronger, like I would... I say a lot of stuff would make me drop the series. That might be one of them. I think because of the way Oda writes, that we can get a lot of like emotional and dramatic stakes in the underling fights if they're gonna continue to have Luffy's fights be more comedic. So like leave that element for Luffy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like leave that for
Yeah.
Luffy and what he's doing. Let Zoro go through the crazy, impossible to overcome and just overcomes it through sheer willpower stuff. if you're gonna have Luffy be all comedic. But that's me.
No, I agree too, because what Sebastian's saying, it's not just with Zoro. If they have Luffy aiding any Straw Hat in that regard, be it Sanji, like I'm talking about even Usopp and Nami, where he gives them power, they have to use that, like their Luffy's power, like relying on Luffy to overcome them. I wouldn't like it at all. Like if he's doing it at a gag to be funny in a certain situation where it doesn't like play heavily into like them being an opponent or the storyline, okay, be funny with it. I'm fine. But to beat opponents, even with the lower ones, I wouldn't like it because, again, I always want the Straw Hats to grow. I don't like it, for example, the whole Dragon Ball Z thing in the beginning. It changed now in Super, but Super's not that good anyway. Or even in Bleach before, it's like everything was lying on the main character. Ichigo, come save us. Goku, come save us. If they start doing that with One Piece, where Luffy's like has to save everyone all the time in the crew, it's like, what's the point of the crew? What's the point of them? They're supposed to help him become Pirate King. If he's just doing it all on his own and helping everyone else get to him to that level, I wouldn't like it. So,
but it's like in game. So like, how is Usopp and how is Nami going to actually help out in a real fight against admirals? Like,
they not fighting admirals. that's the answer to that question, bro. There's not 9 admirals. Like, it's not like we fighting 9 of them.
But they got vice admirals, all right.
They can fight them for sure.
Usopp cannot beat no vice admirals.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash vice admirals, bro.
You don't think Usopp could be Maynard right now?
No.
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, that's a crazy take.
That's wild.
His 10-ton hammer that's made out of rubber, he's going to hit him with the hammer?
No, he got like man-eating plants now.
I will say this. Have we seen Usopp beat any hockey user?
No.
He is himself a hockey user, though. Like, it's not like...
Observation hockey is only good when you like Katakuri Luffy level. If you can't, see the future, like, I mean, I know there's that theory that he sees the future and all his lies come true, but I think that's like trolling.
But I will say this, though. It's not just, I know we focus on Frankie a lot with this arc, but I see Frankie, Usopp, and Nami, and even Chopper, all could get upgrades through Vegapunk and Egghead. Like, if they all utilize his research and his stuff. So with that, Usopp, could probably take on some vice admiral.
Give Usopp a bubble gun, bro.
Yeah, word.
Mess around, beat a Seraphim. You feel me?
That's what Larry said. You be getting too carried away.
I do get carried away, but we don't disrespect Usopp, man.
You might be able to, bro.
Usopp needs to give his slingshot a devil fruit.
I need to give him green balls devil fruit.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Cagney, appreciate the call, man.
It was a pleasure, man. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. See you later.
Yo, Maynard not being Usopp.
Maynard not being Usopp. Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from That One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
What up, guys? It's Bellas.
Hey, Bellas, it's been a minute,
What's
bro.
up, man?
Been a minute, guys. Good seeing you guys.
Nah, it's better hearing you, man. What's up? Talk to us.
Hey, so I got 2 questions. The first one, what is one thing you would bring from pre-time skip to post-time skip from the Straw Hats? Like something they did, something that you always liked about them, that you would bring them.
Just being together. That's really it. I think one of the worst parts of One Piece is they're always separated post-time skip. My answer's that simple.
Yeah, is your question about the Straw Hats as characters or the writing of the series as a whole? I'm trying to understand because it's 2 different answers for me, depending on what the question is.
I'm sorry, Straw Hats as characters.
Okay.
Like something of Luffy or something Nami or Chopper.
Okay. I missed how much Zoro used to joke around. I feel like it doesn't happen at all anymore. It's a little too serious for me. But if I need to be more specific, I miss how suave Sanji used to be back in the day. I thought when he first appeared on scene, he was like super dope. Now he's more, he's like a little too perverted.
What Sebastian's trying to say is that low key he finds him unbearable, and he doesn't want to say
It's not unbearable. It's not unbearable to me.
It was bearable before, and now it's unbearable.
I just enjoyed Suave Sanji.
It affects the story negatively.
No, I enjoyed Suave Sanji. I don't think we get it as much as we used to. It's true. That's objectively true.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that, but overall, I don't know.
Honestly, I feel like we've been getting more cowardly Usopp a lot more. I understand it because we're going against Yonkos, but remember when Usopp used to mimic people all the time, like when he was mimicking Crocodile with that with the comedy? It was like Ukunu, and he starts the laughing, and then Zoro would hit him like a comic relief. I miss more of that side of Usopp, where he was more like not so scared all the time, but he was also just kind of having fun being stupid with the crew.
Yeah, I feel like the last time we saw that was like Fishman Island when he mimicked Robin. Like he was like, if Robin was here, she'd be like, she'd say this. And I was like rereading that recently, and I thought that was funny. I was like, I haven't seen Usopp have one of those little mini jokes in a long time. So
because he used to do that. He would do Sanji. He would do everybody. You know, he would mimic them and kind of like a comic relief have like Luffy or Chopper like cracking up laughing. I feel like having that Usopp again because now we see mostly one side of Usopp, you know? And I kind of want to see that other Usopp again.
Spend all that time dealing with laws bullshit, man. Not enough Straw Hat love.
Yeah. What about you, man? What do you think, Bellis?
Two things I miss. One, I miss Chopper's human side transformation. You know how like when he was fighting, I think it was in Alabasta, or not even Alabasta, it was pretty much all pre-time skid. Chopper was all big, you know, looking like a football player. But then we don't see that.
The little backpack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't see that at all. I miss that because it was nice. I like that power, and I like Luffy's final scream. I love that. That's the one thing I felt like after he punched Crocodile or Enel in that scream, it just felt good. It felt like, okay, we did it. We finally beat the final boss. And now it's just, and I get it. It's because of, you know, the voice actors. She's old. But that's the one thing I miss, I would say.
Yeah, he did it with Rob Lucci, too. He actually did it twice.
It's crazy how, like, old age could play a factor in your abilities.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna show you this right now.
Connected.
I've been saving this. Do you want to know how old Kizaru is?
How old?
He's the same age as Kaido, so he's pretty old. He's almost 60. He's 58.
That's like prime in One Piece.
58?
That's like prime in
58
One Piece.
is not prime. It's
yes, it is.
The tail end of your prime. Tail end, but not like prime time of your prime. Because Big Mom was like, she wasn't in her prime, and she was like, what, 60 something? She's
68.
No. She's not.
Yes, she is.
She's 10 years older than Kaido?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And my other question is actually for Seth. I might put you on the spot right here, man. But can you explain to us, because one thing, I love the DDT, man. You have no idea. I've been listening to that at work. Work has been so easy just listening to that. What's up with the time?
What do you mean?
Like the 2 minutes.
Oh,
because I remember, of course, of course, I get it. It's a lot of people, but back then, you know, when I guess the first episodes, there was no time. People can say whatever they want. There was, you know, head bumps and all that. And now we only got 1 minute.
Listen, y'all was taking too long to get y'all thoughts across. And then we had a lot of people talking over each other. We just tried to clean it up to make it streamlined so that we get to everybody's takes within like a 3-hour kind of sitting. You know, like before DDTs would go for 4 hours potentially or longer, and not everybody would get a chance to speak because we'd have to like jump to a new topic. With the timer, it allows us to get to everybody's thoughts, everybody's take, and it basically puts the onus on y'all to come prepared. Have what you want to say within the minute. If you don't got it, you don't got it. But everybody gets the same amount of time, except Larry. I've extended Larry's clock a little bit.
I respect. Y'all doing big things, man, and I love it.
Thank you.
I'm just happy you guys are doing big things.
Nah, thank you, man. I appreciate that love. Thank you. But
I didn't expect to get a DDT question. I didn't.
yeah,
I was
DDT
like,
questions. You're gonna get more for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, bro. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you for calling.
Yeah, have a good
All
one.
right, guys, take care.
All right, take care, bro.
You want to go to sponsor now or take another
No,
call?
let's keep doing calls. We'll take a sponsor break at like 7:30, Marv.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Yo, what's up? It's Junosuke.
Hey, Ryu, what up, bro? It's been a minute.
No. There's no way you think you could just call up here and you've been missing MIA for mad long, bro. Where you been, bro?
I've been working. I've been
Oh
busy.
my god.
Keep grinding, bro. Don't listen to
Nah,
Larry,
bro.
man. Get your paper up, man.
Nah, bro.
Get your
Can't
money
even
up.
say hi in the Discord no more.
Get your money up, bro.
What's up,
My
man?
bad. I'm sorry. I'm checking a lot more. It's my bad.
No, it's alright. How are you, bro?
But how you guys been?
Been pretty good. Lawrence wilding today, but we alright.
I'm always one.
Ryu can probably agree with Lawrence, man.
Yo, low key.
You probably do.
Who you got, Ryunosuke? Kizaru versus Rayleigh. Old man Rayleigh.
Kizaru versus Rayleigh?
Yeah.
Why are you asking me this? Kizaru. What?
Who? He's a Kizaru?
What kind of question is that?
You said Kizaru?
Yeah, Kizaru.
All right, bet.
Alright, bet.
Bet.
That's it.
Bet.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, go ahead with your question now. Go ahead.
Bro. I'm just saying, I'm hyped. We're going to Elbaf, bro.
Yeah, we are.
Where everything's tall, it's the home of the Giants after all. What do you guys think is going to go down? And do you think there's going to be any significant power-ups for the crew?
I'm not gonna front, man. I hope there's a lot of female giant twerking, bro.
Death by Snoo.
I want
Death by
I
Snoo
want
Snoo?
Death by Snoo, bro.
A feature.
I don't know. I know a lot of people are saying Kid might get an upgrade, and I would probably say even Usopp. That's obvious. But I think we might learn something from Loki about Luffy's Devil Fruit. That's one of the thoughts I had too. I think there would be another power up for Luffy in order to compete with whoever's endgame, because I don't think necessarily right now Luffy could even beat Kaido, right? I think there has to be a significant difference between how he uses his powers and how it needs to be effective later on. So I know a lot of people don't consider Luffy in that talk, but I think it might be one of those talks where he's like, yo, this was the previous Joy Boy, and he was a giant, and this is how he was and how he used his powers.
He was a
Yeah,
giant.
bro. I didn't even think about that because back in Big Mom's backstory, they were talking about the sun god. I literally forgot about that. They were like celebrating the month of the sun god.
Yeah, and
Yo, that's dope. That's really dope.
And it's interesting you say that too, because I was talking to Lionel, and Lionel, right before I came here, right? Lionel was saying that Big Mom mentions about how she was going to become the Pirate King before Roger. And remember Lola, her daughter, she was supposed to marry someone from the giant country.
She was supposed to marry Loki.
She was supposed to marry Loki.
Was it Loki?
Prince
Was it
Loki,
Loki?
yeah.
Prince Loki.
Yeah, and she was saying that with that army, she would have beat out, and she names like Kaido, Whitebeard, and Shanks. She would beat them out, right? So, and now you talk about the Sun God, how they mentioned that, and also because they always show in the show that they played to like the giant strength, even like we have like giant Luffy with the Naked Joy Boy ability. So I'm curious to what that has to do with the storyline, the Giants, and why Elbaf is so important. Because we began to worry about this since back pre-time skip early on.
Yeah.
So and also to me, me, I come for giant strength, like just the way I come at Vice Admiral strength. Is that what we've seen from them hasn't shown to be that strong?
Yeah. So who's getting an upgrade, Lawrence?
So if we're getting an upgrade, I don't see how they can upgrade.
You went on a rant for like 2 minutes.
You barely answered the upgrade for
Yo,
it
I
either,
did,
bro.
though.
Yeah,
Snoo, bro.
You had Snoo and,
Yo, but that was
and
funny.
theorizing.
That was like 10 seconds of me doing that. Lawrence went on a minute.
Don't come for Lawrence about
Oh
him
my
not
God.
answering the question. You barely answered the question.
I answered the question.
But no, I actually don't see how from the Giants. What would they get from the Giants? Like Usopp bravery? Like, what will we get from that? I don't see it.
Yeah, for me, as far as the upgrade goes, I think it'll be a huge arc for Usopp, like everybody else thinks. Probably a hammer. You know, I'd like him to get Mjolnir or something like that, something to be within that Norse mythology or whatever. As far as what I think happens, I dropped a video on it on Signature Seb. I do think it's going to be a Davey back fight. I just think there's a little bit of a twist. I think Buggy is going to sell tickets, pay-per-view tickets, for the Shanks versus Luffy Davey back fight and Kid fight on the undercard. But ultimately, I think it'll just be a huge arc for the Straw Hats, and it'll be like the Shanks versus Luffy thing that we've all been waiting for, just not in the way that some people might not like or whatever, because it'll be a Davey back. But with that, all the lore possibilities are still there. Like all the what the giants have meant. Y'all talked about the Sun God and Joy Boy potentially being a giant. I think all that lore dump is very possible. It's just, I think the focus for the Straw Hats in the arc will be a head-to-head matchup with the Red Hair Pirates. Ryu?
All right. I think what I'm more excited for, what I think is going to go down before like all of this lore and stuff like that, it's going to be like a Skypiea type arc where there's a lot of adventure at the start. It's going to be a little throwback to like lesser arcs in the back where they just had a lot of fun before anything went down. And for the power up, bro, I want Usopp to get his actual 10-ton hammer. I want him to get Mjolnir.
Right, man, I feel you.
That could be one too. He starts summoning like lightning and stuff.
That would be a little extreme, but
I mean, Nami got Zeus, right?
Yeah.
We can't turn Usopp into Thor now.
He just has to be something plant-based. Since Nami's lightning, Usopp can't copy her.
I would like him to get more Loki-like abilities, actually, because he's a liar. You know what I'm saying?
Deception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that's me.
it could be that or like
A combination of two.
you know how like his kabuto he uses to like shoot things and stuff like that. What if he like replaces it with like a hammer and he just starts hitting things with the hammer, and it adds like
That'd be
on
dope.
some type of like force that's just made out of the hammer that nobody else can use.
I hope Usopp gains the power to punch his father in the face. That's it.
Nah, Usopp gonna see him and be like, you're the best dad ever.
I really hope Oda doesn't downplay the crappiness of Yasopp in that arc. He probably will, but
You
I
already
really
saw
hope he
how
doesn't.
Usopp respects his dad so much for leaving.
Yeah.
Man, so
That's true. He's gonna be like, damn son, you really came up. And he's gonna be like, thanks dad.
That can be Usopp's perspective, right? But I still need Yasopp to acknowledge that he's trash.
He not, bro.
Whatever.
Imagine he just hands him like a pint of milk. You're like, yeah, I finally got it, bro.
drink up.
Drink up. That's how you get strong.
That's how you become a better sniper.
But I
I think it'd be pretty cool if we saw Yasopp and Usopp talk about the Call of the Sea, because how Yasopp always talks about, I wanted to stay home, but the sea was calling me. And we kind of saw that with Usopp too, when he was going to go off, like after the Kuro, I was going to go off on his own. Like he said the sea was calling him. So I think if we have like a little more in-depth, like kind of bond with the Call of the Sea, I think that'd be pretty cool.
I think it would have been cool if we got more of it over the course of the series, like Usopp getting more calls to the sea, because we ain't got that almost at all.
I just want to see Yasopp go, so how's your mom, bro?
She's not gonna do it.
That's really what I want to see.
How's she doing?
That thing still thangin'? And he's like, what?
Listen, man. Usopp trash, bro. Super trash.
You can drink all the milk. No. But Ryunosuke, man, it's good to hear you again, bro.
Yeah, it was really good to talk to you guys.
Yeah, man, whatever you got going on, man, just make sure it's worth it.
Oh, no, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll see you guys later.
All right,
Yeah.
see you later, man.
Get to hear from you. Have a good one.
Later. Hey, what's going on? This is Lyre from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Yo, this is Andrew.
Andrew!
Andrew been getting consistently called in,
Yeah,
man.
Andrew been sneaking, bro.
Bro, I'll just be calling. I don't know how, but
Bro, you paying Marv, bro. We know, bro.
bro, hey, just pay him. It's like, hey, just read One Piece. I'll pay you.
What's up, man? Talk to us.
Nothing much, man. I just got back home. Y'all actually got to first watch the Gear 5 episode, the first one. Yo, Luffy was really like breakdancing, popping, locking like he was Chris Brown.
It's your man. Have fun.
Let me know.
It's so funny that me and Lil sung the same song.
Chris Brown's a One Piece fan too.
Yeah, same. Yeah, he's a One Piece fan.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, so for my question, this is just specifically for Seb, and I've been chatting with some people in the Discord, and we just had to ask, so why you don't like Fishman? We just have to know.
Oh my god, yo, I genuinely don't understand where this came from. I don't know. I tried to watch episodes back. I don't know any disparaging thing I said about Fishman on stream or whatever, or even in the Discord that made people think that I hate them. I don't hate Fishman. I just don't think that they've had the best showing to this point. I was disappointed in Fisher Tiger's strength. Arlong isn't that strong. Hoodie was very blah as a villain as far I liked the thought process of Hoodie. I thought he was weak, which I didn't like. Right? So the only Fishman that's been strong to me was Jinbei, and when I expressed these thoughts, people considered it to be racism against the Fishman.
Hey, maybe
Maybe that is racism against Fishman, but outside of Jinbei, who they got?
You
What
came at
hitters they
Jinbei
got?
pretty hard though for some reason.
When?
We were talking about him fighting somebody. I think
y'all said that Jinbei could fight an admiral, and I said absolutely not.
Try.
What was that?
But as y'all can see from earlier in this episode, I don't even think Kurt Rayleigh could beat an admiral. So clearly, I'm not out here thinking Jinbei can do that.
We're not saying beat. We said fight. That's the thing.
We was talking about beating admirals, bro. If I remember correctly.
No, not. I never said.
You said who his opponent would be in the future. You're gonna win that fight. You know what I'm saying? Jinbei not losing the fight to the admiral when they fight him in the big war or whatever. So I said he's not fighting an admiral.
I see he could beat probably Greenbow, bro.
There was some like conversation I think we had like probably like 30 episodes back. And it might have been during the top 30 too, I think, when we were doing it, where like we mentioned something about Fishman, and then he was like, "Yo, but he's a Fishman."
What?
It was like, right? Like it's something that Sebastian would say.
What are you talking
now,
about?
I'm not saying that's like the truth. I'm saying like that's something I feel like Sebastian probably would have said, and used that as like a troll, but it came off as racist.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I don't.
we know
Yo,
Fishman
y'all
don't
just, yo, y'all can't just be out here making up scenarios with no proof. Show me the episode that happened, bro.
Listen, bro.
You just had the Jinbei cosplay, and you're just like, anyone but him.
Yo, you know what's crazy? It was before the Jinbei cosplay.
It was before. That was why people wanted me to be Jinbei, because they thought I was on some.
Yo, so it has to be like one of those episodes you was just going off about being racist.
I swear to you, it was the Jinbei can't beat an admiral thing.
Nah, bro.
I'm telling you, because that's the only. That's the only
than
time I turned up negatively on Jinbei on this podcast.
There's gonna be some people who like watch our podcast one day and is gonna take clips specifically of like special moments that we've had, and it's gonna come up, bro.
I will say this: I also didn't want Jinbei to join the crew. There was that, but that was well before the podcast.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm saying? That was like well before. And
so your racism started before the podcast.
No.
To this day. You gotta keep the Fishman brothers down.
But
bro, stop hitting your leg on the damn table.
Stop my leg.
I told you. Stop.
Maybe you just don't like fish. Like you just scared of fish. Like ever since I was a kid. Ever since I was a kid, I saw this one fish and it terrified me, so I never trusted them.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you can't swim, right?
I can swim now. I learned last summer.
That's a lot of years of not.
I know. I was trying to break stereotypes.
Maybe that's why you fear them, bro.
What's your other question, Andrew? There's no way you called up for this specifically.
Okay. So I'll try. I did have one question, and you weren't here for the podcast, so I'll just ask you this. So when Akainu was talking to Ace and saying how Whitebeard, I think I said this a few podcasts ago, but do you think there was some truth to what Akainu said about Whitebeard to Ace?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah.
I think
I
you
wasn't
actually-
here.
I know.
Oh,
As we say, I wasn't here.
Oh, yeah,
And I'll
my
make
bad.
it brief. No,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any real validity to what he said, because that just wasn't what Whitebeard was after. He didn't kneel before the throne because he didn't care about it. So if it's truth, it's truth in like happenstance. It's not truth in Whitebeard's actual character. You know what I mean? Akainu made it seem as though Whitebeard basically like shied away from even trying to do that out of fear or out of like, oh, I'm not as great. That was never the point that Oda was trying to portray there. So
Okay.
to me, no, there wasn't any validity to that. But,
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I really just had that one Fishman question. That was really that was really.
oh my gosh, man, it's terrible.
Hey, at least we have an answer now.
Yes, thank you. But appreciate you,
problem.
bro. Andrew, as always.
No problem, man. Also, Buggy Gang. Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah, you
too,
too. Have a
Andrew.
good night.
Have a good one.
I don't hate Fishman.
I don't know, bro.
I loved Arlong. I loved
Yo,
Arlong.
guys, like the video if you haven't liked the video yet.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from That One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Hey, I'm good, guys. My name's 𝙧𝙧𝙪𝙘.
Jeeds, what's up, man?
Oh, great, beautiful day. Beautiful
Nice.
day. We're on a break week.
Mhm.
You know, what else can we talk about other than the past?
That's true.
And yeah, the man marked by flames
Mhm.
is on my mind because like he's the end goal, but we don't know when it'll happen. Maybe after 𝙑𝐵𝐴F, which I'm fine with. 𝙑𝐵𝐴F, we need our stuff. We want to enjoy 𝙑𝐵𝐴F. Even though the newspapers are saying that Egghead is going to be the big grandiose appearance, the man marked by flames is my topic. I'm rereading back on Punk Hazard, showing the brokers and stuff, and thinking of the man marked by flames, somebody that is not appropriate to the world government and stuff. Could he be a villain that Luffy and crew would have to beat, or do you think he's an ally?
That's a good question, honestly. I've never even considered that they would need to interact with him, because seemingly that's how you get the information about the poneglyphs and stuff. And like the final one, I've always just in my head thought that the last road poneglyph that Luffy would have to interact with is on 𝙑𝐵𝐴F. So like it wouldn't be something he has to do, while everybody else, it's their avenue. I think I've always thought Oda wrote this in as everyone else's avenue to catch up to Luffy with the number of poneglyphs. But maybe that's just me headcanoning too much. Like maybe it is somebody they have to get into.
What brought me to that point was when Caesar Clown was doing the experiment in front of the live brokers and stuff. Kid was there for some reason, and they asked him like, "Why would you be interested in mass M stuff?" And he was like, "Well, it's nice to know." And then why would he be the guy to know about the man marked by flames? So maybe he's not in the good realm of the pirate world, but the bad part. Like Blackbeard would know more about him than Luffy would.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
do you
yeah, it
think
makes
he's
sense.
gonna be? Do you think he will be an ally in the future, or somebody that for Luffy to overcome to learn more about the One Piece?
I think it's just too hard to tell right now.
I kind of have like an idea, but it's kind of complicated. So I think he's I think he's neither. I think he's just a guy that might have been a part of Joy Boy's crew, like Zunisha was, and he's a living pastime who currently protects this information from everybody until he feels like they're worthy enough. Now you may ask, like, well, how is he still living, right? Well, we know that there's devil fruits similar to each other, and we know that Law's devil fruit does exist and grants people the immortality surgery or the perennial youth surgery. I would say there's probably another fruit that could do such things, right? And the consequences of that fruit probably burns the user's skin. So like in Marvel, we have Deadpool, right? He had cancer. He took some of like Wolverine's blood, and it mutated him, and now he just lives forever. Like he has a healing factor that never lessens. So maybe that person is kind of like having the same deal, in my opinion. So he's like, yo, it doesn't matter who it is. Like, I have to find them worthy enough to gain this information.
Law?
I haven't thought about it too much because there's no evidence towards it. But me, I'm always for.
But there is speculation. And
yes,
that's what we are as fans. We speculate.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always for like Luffy having new opponents to overcome and get stronger, like new characters. That's why I always play back and forth with like it being like someone from Roger's crew or someone from the past. But I think it'll be good if we have someone new, like marked by flames. There's a reason why they're marked by flames, obviously, and that there's a reason why. For example, they said the story about them is that any ship that gets near them, they just sink. Right, and I think we saw like there's like a whirlpool that ends up in the water. They sink them, so I don't know if it's due to his ability or what he's able to create, but we just know what happens, that he just kind of drifts in the sea, and any ship that tries to get near him floats. But I'm pretty sure Luffy doesn't have that poneglyph, Sebastian, because isn't it from the one on Fishman Island? That's the one he took.
Nobody has it.
Yeah. So again, it's me like head canoning. You know what I'm saying? It's not like anything that's proven, but because it's just so it's too long to explain here, but essentially I think Shanks should be the possessor of that other poneglyph, right? And basically Oda wrote this other avenue to get the other poneglyphs for everybody else because Luffy got the 3 that he got and how he got them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be able to get Big Mom's and Wano's and a
little bit of headcanon for you. Mm-hmm. Like if Shanks was riding with Roger, he might have already ran into the man marked by flames.
That's also very possible. He might have run into him, but again, that still pleads into the Shanks had to go get that one from somebody else. But either way, Shanks would have the rubbing that he would need from him. You get me? Like, I just never, I never thought the way that it is right now that Luffy would need to actively search out for this person. But
no, Robin is. Let's all like just satisfy the urge of like who's looking for the One Piece. It's Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Like she wants to understand the poneglyph aspect of it.
Yeah, I think
we've
Luffy
had just wants to be king of the pirates.
We've had a conversation where like somebody asked us who we thought that could be. And I think somebody on here, it might have been you, Larry, said that it could be Robin's dad or something. Like, there's so much. I don't know how long he's been doing this. Like this man marked by flames. Larry brought up potential Joy Boy aspect and tie-ins. It really depends on how long this lore has even been a thing. Like we just don't know enough about it.
I do
right
like
now.
Larry's idea, like his headcanon, where he was trying to like dive back and it could be somebody from the Void Century because it would give us a good look back, like a good flashback of somebody with the OP fruit, and somebody with the gum fruit, and somebody with Kizaru's fruit, or there's good ways that they could detail the past with the present. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd be kind of crazy too if like I just had another thought. Let's just say like Joy Boy had Zoro on his crew, the same way like Roger had a Rayleigh, right? And we know that usually these right-hand men that have a huge plot importance on the story end up ushering in the new generation. So, for instance, Rayleigh sat on Sabaody specifically to coat ships for the future generation of pirates in order to set sail into Fishman Island to continue their journey, right? What if Joy Boy had the same thing where he was like, yo, for you to pass on all this information that we would need the next generation to uphold and try to help us out in accomplishing, removing the government or letting just people know the truth, I'm going to assign you specifically with this poneglyph and you have to protect it for as long as possible. Right? And then they figured out the life expectancy at, situation after.
It can't be so lackluster.
Hold on.
They're going to make it hard.
Let me explain. And then now we have Zoro. Like if Zoro was to, like if Luffy was just not on the crew anymore. Like if something
800
happened,
years in the past.
if
800 years in the past.
no, I know.
everybody.
Hold on, let me finish. So I'm saying
No,
like,
yeah, I'm right with you.
so I'm saying like if Zoro just had to take over the crew, he would usher in like a whole new generation of swordsmen most likely in order to do whatever he has to do. Zoro knows how to cut flames. What if that guy that Joy Boy had didn't know how to cut flames and he got burnt by flames? It'd be like a cool kind of
It's
callback.
funny because my mind went to a similar thing where it's like, okay, so say Joy Boy had this devil fruit that Luffy has, right? Back in the day, right? That's the assumption. What would his crew's devil fruits look like, right? And I was thinking like maybe we've seen all of them now, and like you know how Luffy's brother is Ace and he has flames and all that. Like what if this is like that dude had this fruit? You know what I mean? Or something. I don't know. I was just thinking of like
Oda has a lot to work with, man.
Yeah.
Oda has like so much history.
I haven't done a lot of thinking on the man marked by flames just because there just isn't enough information.
Yeah, there's
there.
like absolutely nothing.
But like, I don't know. Now you got me thinking of what Joy Boy's crew might have looked like and what devil fruits they might have had, what abilities they might have. You talked about the right hand possibly being a swordsman or being similar to Zoro.
Zunisha was like a chopper to me.
Hey, listen.
They always have like an animal, right?
I just don't know. I need a little bit more lore, and I can start really theory crafting. But
yeah.
Okay, and I wanted to like kind of go off because I heard like there were some Sanji haters talking about his like suaveness. Like, no, he's got perfect suave. Like, he needs to rock with the suave. And it reminds me to an SBS that Oda said, Sanji was created because of Steve Buscemi from Reservoir Dogs.
Oh yeah.
I love that movie.
There's some suave there. There's some like, man, it makes sense for Sanji a little bit. At first, I was apprehensive. It's like, did you see the movie? And then then you reread Sanji and it's like, dang, yeah, no, that's Steve Buscemi.
Was he suave in the Z movie?
Reservoir Dogs.
No, I'm saying was Sanji suave in the Z movie?
Come on, man.
But Reservoir Dogs.
That's a good answer. Good answer. Good answer. I'm glad. Not answering is a good answer. Good answer.
Deeds.
Yep.
Appreciate the call, man.
Y'all have a great night. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Peace. Thanks for calling. Have a good one.
Marv, we'll take the sponsor thing, and then we'll read super chats after. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Have you been struggling lately? Maybe you're having trouble sleeping, difficulty with a relationship, or just struggling from low self-esteem. Listen, I've been there. We've been there. If so, then today's BetterHelp wants to help you. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. Talk to your therapist in a private, online environment at your own convenience. There is a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area. You just fill out a questionnaire, simple as that, to help assess your specific needs. And then you get matched with the therapist in under 48 hours. Then you schedule a secure video and phone sessions. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages and everything you share is completely confidential. I happened to sign up at one point regarding my confidence issues. Next thing you know, my confidence issues are not issues anymore. I'm doing pretty well in that area. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime. Join the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. Special offer goes out to all that One Piece Talk listeners. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TOPT. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOPT. Thanks again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode.
Half mermaid, bro?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, bro.
There's no way.
It was so funny.
What's her basis?
Nothing.
You show her what fishmen look like in One Piece?
I didn't.
Show her the one from
Marv, we're going to do super
I'm gonna
chats.
do supers real quick, Marv. Yeah, we got.
No.
Is that broker?
Bro, I was broker.
Did you hang up, Marv?
Wow. Oh, no, it's fine. Just get rid of me. I don't care.
No. We'll take broker's call real quick, and then we'll do the supers after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Broker, what's up, man?
Right.
What's up,
So
Broker?
you've got to be quick. So I'm not going to do my Usopp theory. I'll save that for another time because that's a bit too long.
No,
right?
just do
But
the
I'll
Usopp
talk
theory.
about it. Okay, right. So the Usopp theory then, if you insist, I think that when we do get to Elbaf, I think obviously, like everyone agrees, it will probably be somewhat of an Usopp sort of story. There'll be something to give him a bit of a boost. And I think, like a lot of other people think, I think that it'll be Mjolnir. But I think specifically, we'll find out that one of the main things that happens on Elbaf is that every day, a bunch of the giants all line up and they try and lift this hammer. And it's been going on for hundreds of years and no one's been able to do it. And we'll get Usopp rock up, and he'll do his normal thing where he's all boastful and likes to brag, etc., etc. Because the one thing that we've noticed from the giants so far, every single one, is that even the ones that are like crazy powerful, they're always extremely humble, and they always don't talk about their own strength. They always talk about how other giants are way stronger than them. Like, oh, you never saw the giant pirates when they're at their max. They're way more powerful than me, etc., etc. I think Usopp is the exception to this. Starts doing his normal lies. You know, I've got 10,000 soldiers. I beat Kaido with one finger, all that. And he manages to lift it. And the gag will be that Mjolnir is actually the very first object that was imbued with the devil fruit, the same way we've seen like guns and swords, etc. And that the animal inside it, the Zoan, is the mythical animal Fenrir from Norse mythology. And that the joke will be that the wolf inside it is just unbelievably gullible and just believes everything Usopp says because it's never been lied to before. In all the history of the giants trying to lift the hammer, none of them have ever bragged. So you'll have this big dog that in its hybrid form would just be a giant wolf but covered in metal armor. And in the way that how Thor throws Mjolnir and manages to call it back, we'll see Usopp firing the hammer using his slingshot and then whistling, and we'll just see this giant dog just running towards him with its tongue flapping out. The same way, I don't know if you ever watched Seven Deadly Sins with Oslo, King's weapon, when it's in its animal form, where it's just this big slobbering dog.
Broker, even more specifically, Usopp has a technique himself where he shoots a pop green and a giant dog comes out.
That's it. With the giant wolf that comes out with the explosive on the nose. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, I think that's exactly. And also, the wolf theme with there's so many wolf-lying sort of themes throughout fiction, like the big bad wolf, the boy who cried wolf,
which is
that
Usopp's
sort of
entire
all
backstory. Listen, I love it.
Yeah, this is dope.
This is dope.
Okay. This is fire.
This is great.
Okay, Broker.
It would also give him a way to defend himself as well, because the wolf in the hybrid form, like I say, would just be a wolf covered in armor. So people trying to hit Usopp at close range, he's able to block it then. He's able to put something between him and the enemy, so he's got time so that he can actually fire back.
Yeah.
I like this. I'm glad you put this one out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like I say, it's like we need something much more light-hearted from Elbaf. Elbaf needs to have a bit of comedy in it and stuff like that. And all of Elbaf is all Norse mythology. And because it would be a mythical Zoan, I suppose, you could even, if you wanted to, you could give it a lightning-based sort of extra ability like all the mythical Zoans have. So that way you've got the Thor sort of theme going even more along that way.
My only minor pushback is, didn't that Dory and Broggy's argument start from one of them saying that somebody said that they asked them who was stronger. There wasn't any humbleness there. It was, I'm the captain, I'm the guy.
But the thing is, as we find out from that, the reason they've never actually gone for the kill is when they're talked to them separately, they always say, oh, no, he's strong as well. No, I'm Nick. When they talk to them one-on-one, they start discussing how strong they believe the other one to be.
Yeah, this is fire.
Yeah,
I like
it.
Yeah. The
Broker,
chat
man.
seems to like it too.
Broker, why don't you create a YouTube, bro? What's going on, man? I've been told you.
I've told you this before. I would much rather make things for you guys and just draw more people to you. Like, so one quick thing. I am sick of this Harry Potter comparison. I don't know who that guy was earlier. But there was a guy like a couple of weeks ago as well, and I'm just getting fed up with it.
I don't think you're ever gonna beat the Harry Potter allegation.
This is hilarious.
Read another book. That's all I'm gonna say. My God.
Broken. The problem is they haven't read any of the books. They just watched the movies. That's the problem.
Don't stop. Anyway, so So next time I'm going to do a theory on Caribou because I've got an amazing one for that.
Okay.
I will say this: out of all the theories, I like this one the most because it stays.
Whoa! You like this more than my best one, which is the Blackbeard after Boa's fruit one. That's the very first one I first did with you
That
guys.
one was fine.
Well, it's because hold on. For me personally, I'm not a big fan of Usopp at all. Like I would rather him not be on the crew.
Wow.
So for you to
What?
like.
No, don't say that. Usopp, no. Oh.
I don't. So for you to make him cool and at the same way keep him the same makes it very likable to me. So I really like this idea.
I like
Plus,
the tie-in with
all
the
the Norse mythology
Yeah.
tying into it. Like I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
that too. I like it, Broker.
me
You did.
too. Like-
You cooked, bro.
Again, I think it works anyway without making Usopp too overpowered.
I still think your Anelza battery theory is your best work.
No, because you're a troll, bro.
It's perfect. It
No,
keeps
you're a
Vega
troll.
the same way you just said it keeps Usopp in character, keeps Vegapunk in character. You're supposed to be this nice
takes-
guy,
no,
but
we're
like
not
you're
into it.
creating
We're
these
not getting
weapons.
into it.
Listen,
Other than that, yo, listen, bro. Between you and Harry Potter, you're better, bro.
I
Alright?
agree.
You're
Wow.
way better.
I would rather read Broker.
What?
I would rather read Broker Potter, bro.
Broker.
Oh,
Broke
they
Potter.
broke apart.
Harry Broker.
Broker. I can't wait to post
Thanks.
this for you, bro.
All right.
All
Thanks
right.
a lot, guys.
Thank you,
anyway,
brother.
Seb, hurry up and put that video out.
Soon, man, soon. The script is done. I'm gonna send it to
Soon.
you for final approval.
All right.
All right.
Of course.
All right, Broker.
All right. Take care, guys. All my love.
All right,
Yeah.
you too, man.
Thank
Much
you,
love.
Broker.
Peace.
Have a good one.
Bye.
All right, we'll do super chats. Sorry, guys. Super chats have been waiting for a little bit. We got to hit them.
Yeah, not
so-
too many. We got 5 from Mary Jane. It says, if objects can eat devil fruits, could the going Sunny eat one? And if so, could it still sail?
It would sink, right?
It would sink. I
would
would
have
assume
to
it would
sink.
But that doesn't mean Frankie can't create something to allow it to still sail. I personally wouldn't want the Sunny to eat a fruit, but
I mean, Vegapunk did it for like the Sea Kings,
If we
where
were
they
gonna-
can't detect them.
yeah,
But he had to do that with Sea Stone. So it's like,
defeats the purpose
yeah,
at that point.
yeah, you're sinking, bro.
I honestly don't think it would sink.
What, it depends on what the fruit is.
Only because, right? Because like most things that would eat it, right, are designed.
I eat it.
I eat it. No, okay. That are designed to like to sink, right? Like people, right? And like usually things you become a hammer, right? But something that's already designed to float, like a ship on top, like sail.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would sink. The only problem is it would be. I don't think you'll be able to utilize its powers though, and that kind of defeats the purpose of it because it would make it weak. But I don't think it would sink them. I just think it would be like, all right, ship acted do this. You wouldn't be able to use in the water, in the sea. You wouldn't be able to use the ship's ability because it's being weakened by the sea. But I don't think it would sink because the way the ship is designed to float. Like humans think and like objects.
You don't even know how ships are designed, bro.
I built a ship. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna say that. No, I didn't do that.
We got another 7 from King SSD. It says Kizaru versus Jinbei and Zoro Sabaody because Kizaru was involved with Arlong's arrest. Sanji, Luffy versus Saturn because they never 2v1 opponents. Hashtag Big Mom Larry waifu. 1, Sanji and Luffy has 2v1'd an opponent before. It was Satori on Sky Island. And 2,
That's true.
3-1 though. Usopp was there.
Usopp was there too.
Did Usopp help at all?
Yeah,
I think so.
a little bit.
Barely.
It's more of a liability than helping. I forgot what my number 2 was. Something about the Jinbei and Zoro. I did like the tie-in with the Arlong thing.
Yeah.
I don't think Jinbei has any beef with Kizaru for that, though. Personally, I just don't
Probably
think he has
not.
that. Yeah. We got another 2 from Alan Wells. It says, y'all should watch Luffy's actor meeting Oda. Larry brought this up on the pod earlier today. Good
You weren't here in the beginning, huh?
We got another membership to Nakama status from Mahoud Fahoud. Thank you so much for being
Oh,
a
thank you,
Nakama.
man.
Enjoy
Appreciate
all
you.
the emojis that come. with membership.
Thank you.
We got another 2 from Broker. It says, tempted to call in with an Usopp on 𝐿𝐼 theory now. Thank you for actually calling in, Broker.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Thank you, Broker.
We got another 2 from King Kangni. It says, Seb more racist than Zoro. He hate fishmen. I'll never beat these allegations. To this day. We got another 20 from George Gonzalez. It says, random question. Do you guys think Toki is somehow related to Vivi's family? Possibly Lily's cousin, looking for the next descendant of Joy Boy. Maybe. I don't have anything good on Toki. She kind of came and went.
I think that's one of the things Oda should explain. Why did she just jump to the future?
Yeah.
Like,
looking for a Nefertari or something could be a good thing.
Like, just tell us why, and that's good. You don't have to do anything crazier.
Yeah, because like the whole...
Just be like, yo, she came back because of this.
I just don't like time travel, and Toki came and left, and I was like, bet, and I just exited out of my mind because I don't like time travel. But like, I do agree it needs to be touched on again.
Yeah, because like, she was like looking for Wano kind of, and then found Oda, and then it's like, all right, we never heard about her goal or purpose ever again. Was it just to find a mate? Like, I don't get it.
Bruh,
like, you know,
a lot of what Oda did
She was
Wano was plot relevance only.
I went through eras to just throw it back.
Okay.
All right.
She said, damn, he fine.
Damn.
And that was it.
Fire.
Mission goals all done.
I need that.
I need it.
it's funny because like Oda brought it up, and she was just like, don't disrespect me, okay?
Listen, man. We got another membership to Nakama
And then she
status.
went to disrespect me. Okay.
Stop.
All right.
I can't with you. That was a lot.
I stopped because I struggle with this name, and I'm trying to remember which it is accurately. Key?
Huh?
It's Key, right? Or is it? It's Key.
Yes, it's Key,
All right,
bro.
Key.
I don't understand, bro.
Welcome to Nakama status. Enjoy the emojis that come with being a Nakama.
Thank
I
you.
be thinking it's Kai, bro. My fault.
Why? Kai is spelled
know.
K-A-I.
I don't know.
You should have learned from
Just
Dragon
think
Ball
of
Z.
think of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
You played the game.
I struggle with it.
You've said Key like a million times before.
I know. We got another 10 from Maud. It says, Rayleigh admitted that in his current state, he can't beat Blackbeard. That his reputation alone is what allowed him to secure a truce between the 3 parties. Yeah, I mean, Lawrence wasn't trying to hear all that.
Yeah.
That was also 2 years after. You feel me? 2 years after.
I feel you, bro.
2 years older, man.
Okay, Lawrence.
I tell you, bro. We got another 2 from Key. It says, Z movie question is nasty work. We all know what you was trying to do, Larry.
Listen, man.
We all know what you was trying to do. Andrew ain't fall for it, though.
Chess and checkers,
Was it
bro.
Andrew? No, it was Andrew.
No, it wasn't.
My bad. We got another 5 from T2WO. It says, is it weird to y'all that we've never run into any other swordsmen, even children, trying to be the best swordsman except Zoro? This is one of Lionel's biggest complaints with the entire
Frog watch, bro. I've been called it. Out here claiming the strongest swordsman title. Ain't no swordsman out here, bro. And he ain't even versed 2 of them in the world government.
Yo, Wano existed. He said, nah, I don't need to go
I don't need to go there, bro.
Had government sanctioned protection. Still ain't go.
Maybe you couldn't find it, man.
And it is hard to get up there. It is hard to get up there.
Damn, it's hard for someone of his strength to get up there.
Can you fly? You gotta like get the koi fish and that's a lot.
We saw his ship, man.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Yo,
it was a floating
Mihawk's ship not getting up there.
I saw Rayleigh swim across the calm belt.
He's swimming up the. Could Rayleigh swim up the waterfall?
Yes.
That's a raging waterfall, man.
Yo, it's Rayleigh.
It's a lot.
Don't go
Swimming
chasing waterfalls.
up, swimming up a waterfall like that is that's a lot.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh shit! I don't remember what it is. Yo, again, our audience doesn't know what you're talking about.
Baby,
you're moving too fast.
If they see the other guys, if they see the other guys, they should know. Just
listen, bro. If Rayleigh can
other
swim
guys
in
at this
calm
point
belt,
is dated.
yo,
Calm belt is calm. It just has sea monsters on it. There's actual like it's a waterfall. You're swimming upstream, like up. Am I tripping?
Name one other person that swam across any type of ocean.
You're tripping. The calm belt doesn't have rapid like waters. It's calm. The only real fear is sea beasts, and he's a conqueror's hockey user. He can just knock them out or punch them, whatever. In this case, it's like, yo, there's a raging waterfall that you have to swim up. Like, that's not light work, bro.
Okay, so 1, his age. 2, he's swimming miles across the ocean, and he has to go past sea kings. All right? We talk about Mihawk just gotta go up a cliff. In his prime?
It's a lot of work.
Yo, he might be able to split that water and just like jump up it, man.
He can't Geppo?
Is he a Marine, bro? You learn how to Geppo something?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw Zoro just use a sword slash to throw himself back on the Onigashima.
Y'all keep...
He can't do
this
it
is a
as
lot.
the world's strongest swordsman?
This is a lot.
Oh, no, yo.
I'm asking you right now.
You sound like you're downplaying Mihawk, bro.
No, I'm asking you. Would you go out of your way to do all that you just said?
If I want to be the world's strongest swordsman, yes.
That's a lot of work.
If I'm looking for people to fight, yes.
We saw people in Kenichi swimming up waterfalls, man.
Kenichi broke him. Kenichi is different.
Nah, bro.
It's a different verse.
You're wildin', bro.
Why you being weird to me?
You're wildin', bro.
Whatever, man. It's a lot of work. I wouldn't expect anybody to do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
All right.
Anyway, we got another 2 from the broker. It says, sorry to interrupt the super chats, guys. Don't worry about it, broker. Don't worry.
Ryuma would have did it.
Ryuma him, though. We got another 10 from Victor Hate. It says, Emu's powers maintain order. Without them, chaos looms. They eliminate threat for a better world. Mysterious, possibly wise or sinister, but still out there keeping people in line from the shadows.
This dude wrote a summary.
Bro. Victor, you sound like you support, like, America's actions, bro. All the time. There's some bull going on, bro. Alright? Sinister. He said sinister or otherwise. Like, bro, what? Nah. Anyway, we got another 5 from Brendan Miller. It says, the OG Potter broker joke creator, even I have to admit, his tea-loving, toothless Austin Powers brain was cooking tonight. Solid theory.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Wow. I can't do the Austin Powers. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Why did you cook broker like that, bro?
I can't.
Oh.
Broker, this just shows you that no matter how great you are, there's gonna be people that's gonna hate on you, bro.
Always.
Always, bro.
It's the accent.
And listen,
It's a mind
if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right. That's all I'm gonna tell you, man.
Oh, man. We got another 5 from Buggity Dragon. It says, told you Harry Potter has fire theories. Now I want to hear Seb's broker theory. What's this about a script? Does broker have a YouTube? Hashtag brokers the boss. Larry's been trying to get broker to start a YouTube since forever. He refuses. He said he would prefer to just feed us his theories and have us put them out. So me and him are working on a theory that will come out whenever I drop it. No deadline. Sorry.
No, it's funny because they're giving Broker his props, but then saying Harry Potter and this other stuff, which he doesn't like. So he's just like,
that's how they show love, bro.
It's love disguised as hate.
You could tell what kind of parenting they had.
Oh, we got a decent one. Keywan Johnson, $2 says, would Roger be a good father if he didn't pass?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. He would have probably had his son on his ship, just as how he had Shanks and Buggy on his ship.
So I want to say
if
yes.
Rose would let him.
I want to say yes, but under the circumstances that Roger didn't pass, right? Because one, Roger only even intentionally had a child because he knew he was going to pass. / he wanted his son to take on the One Piece thing, right?
That's your headcanon.
It only came about after. Like, he was like, I'll have a son to do this. Like, that was his genesis. That was the inception of that moment for him. But as far as, like, do y'all envision Roger putting the pirate life behind for his child? I don't envision that. I don't see that Roger.
Well, it depends on what they read at Left Hill. Because ultimately, I don't think his sickness was the reason why he stopped pirating. I truly believe it was whatever they learned at Left Hill.
Yeah.
And then he said, well, with this information, I've decided to just quit pirating. Meanwhile, everybody else wanted him to keep going. So he could have just been like Whitebeard and passed away over there. Because I can easily be like, yo, he didn't meet Porcus de Rouge until he went to that island. He was like, "Oh, this is fine chick. I'm passing away soon." Like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't
That
think
could
he
have
met
just
her
easily
before
happened. I mean, it's a possibility.
Like, she's a D-Clan member. I doubt he just like ran into one and was like, you know what? Like, I think there was a relationship there beforehand.
Listen, bro, D's always cause storms everywhere they go. She was causing a storm.
Yeah. But honestly,
And he was getting soaked.
Oh, man.
No, but honestly, real talk, I believe he would have, because his pirate crew kind of showed the example. They took on kids, even Odin's kids, Shanks and Buggy as kids. And what I understand about the One Piece show, piracy represents freedom. So he wanted to be a pirate because he wanted to be free, and he would show that he would by taking kids on, like Momo's sister, I forgot her name, Shanks and Buggy, that he would involve his kids in this freedom. You know, this is how you be free in this world, because the world government kind of oppresses your freedom. You know, and the ultimate freedom, is like Luffy says, it becoming the pirate king. So I think he would. How other pirates tend to leave their kids at home, I don't think Roger would do that. I think he would take his son on his ship to show him.
Innately, is that even good parenting?
I'm not gonna be a judge of judging what's in that aspect, because you're part and you're showing them how to be free here.
It's better whatever Dragon does.
I can eat that. I can accept that. Well, yeah, that was an interesting one. We got another 2 from Raymundo, but it got retracted. I don't think I saw any text attached to it at all. So maybe the mods got to it too quick.
Thank you, mods.
Yeah, but thank you, Ray.
Stop walling out, guys.
Stop walling out. We did get another 10 from Victor Hate. It says Emu Gang, bro. That's a wild gang.
Wow.
You need to check who you are as a person.
That is a wild set to rep, bro. It says, he out here doing what's needed with these crazy pirates. He will explain it all before Emu himself is one shot clipped by Captain Kidd, this redeeming kid and making someone at table mad. I don't think anybody's mad. I think you're just confused.
I envisioned myself throwing up, even though I can't just do it.
Emu is evil.
Listen, man, Emu Gang, bro.
Emu Gang is crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Emu Gang?
Imagine watching One Piece and being in support of the world government the whole time. That's crazy.
Burn down O'Hara.
It's like, yeah, they reading. Why they reading?
Why they reading?
Why they trying to learn?
Well.
You tell me there's a little girl on that boat that can read?
Clip her. Get her out of here.
She's a demon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, man, Emu Gang is wild work.
That's wild.
He's in like full support of like Frieza. Hello, monkeys.
Yo, I get supporting villains. I'm all about supporting villains. I don't.
What villain you support, bro?
I was Dopey Gang for sure.
Yeah, he was.
I was Dopey Gang, for, which is basically Emu Gang.
Yeah, that is basically Emu Gang,
but there was charisma attached, bro. There was drip.
That doesn't change anything.
It's not about none of that, Lawrence. Dopey was dope as a character. You don't even know nothing about him. He just out here pushing the Lucia buttons.
What's that horn sound? When I go, well. Like a moth to a flame. You out here saying that you in support of slavery, bro?
No, bro.
That's what Dopey was doing.
No, it's not.
What were the toys?
That's not slavery per se.
That's just one of the forms of slavery. Yeah,
that's not slavery per se.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
You know, he had a slave
They
auction.
were working without getting paid.
He had a legit slave auction.
That is slavery.
He had an auction house. Yeah.
He was selling people.
Listen. But I have no excuses. I don't. I'm not going to try to act like I was out here supporting Dopey for positive reasons. I wasn't. I like to support villains sometimes. Emu just hasn't done anything yet other than be evil. Dopey was at least charismatic about it first.
He said he did it in a good way.
Yeah, like, this is the kind of evil I like.
He made me want to be a slave.
He made it look cool.
Yeah.
That was the one that Luffy should have killed.
What's the phrase, Lawrence? Everybody can be a thug, but to be a delinquent, you gotta be cool first.
That was more than delinquency.
Listen, man.
Chill.
Dopey was tapping into that a little bit. He was mysterious.
Dopey murked his own brother, bro.
I loved it. He was
and
snitching.
Father.
Listen, just know if you was snitching on me like that, Lawrence, I'm doing you the same way. I mean that.
To this day.
To this day. To his day.
Luffy's legit the one villain that Luffy should have killed. I mean, took out. You know what I mean?
Listen,
bro, you need to like rethink your stance.
I will always be Dopey Gang.
This is why.
It's cool.
This
you
is
could
why.
be Dopey. Oh, you can't
Dopey
support
Gang.
him, bro.
I wasn't supporting the moves.
I'm saying right now. This
Yo,
is why
you
get
know
that
why he
Fishman.
supports him? Because Cammy, he saw Fishman and was like, yo, get her out of here, bro.
Have you know there wasn't Doflamingo had a bunch of weirdos, not one Fishman, bro.
Oh my god.
Not one Fishman.
Oh,
No. He had a bull. He had a bullfish.
He had
what's this guy's name with the heels?
Dellinger. Yeah, Lawrence.
That don't count.
Yeah. Oh, that don't count. That don't count now. You see, all the actual racism comes from this side, bro.
It's you. What you mean?
Bro. That hood. That hood joke you made?
Yo, that was a wild
What did he say?
He said he's a street rat.
So out of context.
Yo. It's out of context.
Don't try to...
Let me call a Fishman a street rat, bro. See what the context is then, bro.
You do realize, like, Doflamingo's entire
I got
family.
more super chats to read, man. We got $7 from Dylan. Says, do you guys think Oda will show more weapons that have eaten devil fruits? If so, who do you think would have one? I don't know, man. I don't know. An admiral, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Vice Admiral.
Yeah, Vice Admiral, that works. We got another from XD Goopa, $25. It says, Egghead shaking up the world due to the Straw Hats officially allying with the Revolutionary Army, so finally Croco Mom can reunite with her family. Oh my god. You had a dope theory and then you threw Croco Mom in there. We got another 20 from Jordan Meads. It says, Oda is a man and new women take care of the kids. Wow, not men. Oda don't need to be in the dads don't need to be in the picture. With a good mom, motherly quality characters, there are enough to raise a child. Disregard the villains had no positive role models. I'm not even touching that, bro. That was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Jordan, get help, man.
Better help. /
But that's also
TOPT.
That's awesome.
Yes, so guys, thank you so much. Please like the video before you go. If you haven't commented, comment. I want to thank everybody again from all platforms that happen to enjoy our content. And also, if you haven't heard, Sebastian said there's no DDT this week. There will be a DDT next week on Wednesday at 6:30. And once again, we are going to Anime NYC 2023. That means that Saturday in November, I think November 17th or 16th, we will be there. So if you want to come visit us and say what's up and take pictures and don't touch us inappropriately, we're good. So thank you so much, guys. My name is Larry.
Lawrence. Sam.
Lionel, and this is That One Piece Talk. Jana!